Do you know what that means,
Not bad.
guys?
Why
don't we- Don't be so sad, Gil. Don't be so sad.
Jesus
So
Christ!
sad.
I've literally been like kind of actually like legit nervous about this whole shit the whole week.
I'm so excited.
Don't worry, Gil. I'm gonna ruin it for you.
Don't actually ruin it because this shit could go bad.
All right, so I hope you guys don't mind music. I know, I love it. Okay, so last time, you guys, after reconciling with each other and with Havalis at the Chamber of Unity, checked in on a Kale who had passed out on a bed, was sweating like crazy, and were called into the room because he began having a seizure. You guys went in. He rose up and started speaking about some sort of evil that had blocked Aylin's soul from ascending into the celestial planes to be with Sarenrae. It was freaky AF, and you guys kind of, he did his little talk with his eyes rolled back and voice across the great expanse, and it was creepy. He ended up passing out again, trying to give him some form of comfort. Cyrus, you tried to give him your holy symbol, which proceeded to burn his flesh. You decided that was probably a bad idea and took it back. Freaked out by this circumstance, you guys asked Avalis for help. She said that she would take him back to the Mage Tower, put him in a warded area, and go to the Archmage for assistance of some sort. You guys then agreed, and she did that. She took him away, and you guys decided, after Gil and Cyrus asked if you guys could go to Finta, you guys agreed. And Arcanist Blazestone, one of the members of the delegation, said that he would help you. And he did. He said, "Here, I'll teleport you there." You then promptly teleported to Finta and were escorted off of the Lord's property, where the teleportation circle is, and decided to, get your bearings. You went to an inn where you chatted about, possible future endeavors and figuring out what was going to go on in your lives, when a knock came to the door and a guard came looking for Gildath to go visit, and he knew him by name, the Lord of the town of Finta, city of Fintamore, wanted Gildath to come visit. You guys said sure. You all went, relinquished your weapons at the door, stepped inside, and were confronted with Jamish Lyceme and his wife Jasmine. He proceeded to, welcome you all kindly and cordially before threatening to murder Gil's half-sister, who happened to be Cyrus's old friend Lilith, who he had chained up in the basement, unless you provided him with $50,000 gold pieces within 4 days. You convinced him to give you a week after he revealed Gil's old mentor and friend Sayan's severed head to him. He also seemed to be very caught up on your goings-ons and what you guys had been up to, which was also unnerving. You guys agreed to go, and as you did, Jamish took Amir into custody, basically as a safety net to his plan in case you decided to do anything silly. You guys then decided, holy crap, we need Avalis' help. What the heck is going on? And also Amir needs his staff. So you guys launched a stealth mission with Ian and Nil infiltrating the home of Jamish Lyceme and going down and sneaking Amir his staff and a note to send to Avalis. You also saw, chained into the basement, Lilith, who had but one request when she realized somebody was there, and that was to please blow out all the torches. With that, you returned to the inn, and that's where we'll pick up right after
Devil child.
right after stealth mission was executed.
No, I'm
So-
pretty sure I know exactly why she's asking for the torches to be blown out.
Okay.
We left off with me in the cell, right?
Right, you in the cell. You sent your message to Evolus.
Yeah, I want to
And-
do one more thing.
Okay,
There we
what
go.
would you like to do?
I want to send a message to Ian.
Okay. Ian, after your exchange with Evolus, after she checked in with you, you get another ding on your headphone.
Literally headphone.
Literally.
Ding. Oh, yeah, I was just thinking about you.
So my message says, "Thank you for staff. What is planned going forward? I can get out on my own if need be."
Oh shit!
You can-
Can you?
You can whisper back to him, Ian. I'd like to say something. Very brief.
The plan? Yeah. Ask me again in an hour.
Okay,
And
so that's all you get
that's
back.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Amir wanted to just figure out what the rest of the group is doing.
Guys, I just got a phone call from Amir. What's the plan?
I first
and-
give back Gil's slippers and Cyrus's cloak.
Well, here's the question. Craig, am I back at the where we are?
Yeah, you're back in the inn. You've
Okay.
already.
I took a gold off because I bought about gold worth, and that's a lot. Trust me.
A gold worth of which again?
Of the oil and the flint and tinder.
Ah, yes. Right, I looked that up. Yeah, you bought a lot.
Just in case.
Gil.
Yeah.
Thank you for the boots.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those back.
Cyrus, thanks for the cloak. Your help.
Now, what time?
No problem.
What time of day is it right now?
You guys waited till night to launch the stealth mission, so I'll say it's probably like maybe approaching midnight at this point.
Perfect. I personally want to go out toward the house.
Okay, so you just leave?
I'm running reconnaissance.
Okay.
And I want to I want to basically get an idea of the perimeter of the house, and I'm looking at every side of the house that has a window, and I'm trying my best to look inside. And if there's a vulnerability, I'm gonna I'll wait till fuck. How long will a short rest be?
Short rest is like 45 minutes to an hour.
I'm gonna wait about 45 minutes to an hour so I can attune to the boots.
Okay, so you guys are going to take a short rest.
And
Would you guys like to discuss plan during the short rest, or?
Ian said he had a plan.
Well, I have.
You did our
ideas.
plan.
But was that the only plan, though? Just to get in? You didn't get the girl.
I mean,
As he
you
said.
know, where was this like before we started teleporting into houses full of people that don't like us?
You guys don't do this on a regular basis?
Ian, I have a question. You'd be surprised, no.
Oh.
Yeah, Ian, I have a question.
Yeah.
Your teleporting thing. How many times total can you do it?
Oof. If I really pushed myself, well, I need to rest, but
Obviously, after some rest. I'm not gonna make you do it right now. Could you do it like 6
Ian
times?
takes out a book and starts making notes to himself, even though he has no idea what he's fucking writing.
Okay.
X equals Y equals X. I don't.
Yeah, something like that.
Well,
9 plus
can-
15 plus 4, carry the 1. I can do it. I can do it a total of 5 times.
Shit. Okay.
Wait. That's wrong.
I'm trusting
6
your
times.
math. I'm trusting your math. So
I forgot about
I actually do. I have a quick question about that. Actually, you said it took you a short rest to convert those. Can't you just convert them as a bonus action?
Yeah.
It's not a short rest. You just
For
convert it
sure.
as a bonus. You can just convert them as a bonus action. I was reading up.
Can I really?
Yeah, it
You
takes a
just
bonus
transform-
action to convert things to spell slots, or to convert spell slots to sorcery points.
It's
Okay.
fine. It was cute. His little visualization. I dip into the weave and I grab as much.
I thought it was sick.
Because my idea, I might need you to be able to do that like 6 times.
Sorry.
In rapid succession, too.
Well, why though?
Okay. Well,
Instead of leaving your team in the dark, why don't we all know what you're trying to do? So
That's a
we can
problem.
tell you that's probably not a good idea.
Well, to be fair, we have been. Someone has been watching us, or something.
I mean, with 4, I
What
could
that-
just grab both of them out of there at this point.
Could you technically twin spell Dimension Door?
A what?
Like you can't
I-
grab both.
I think he's asking rules.
Well, you said you can grab both, but
You mean the thing where I don't?
You hear a voice in your head, Ian, and it says, "I don't think so. You kind of have to target a creature for that." Sorry.
No, I knew
Sorry.
the answer, but he
Sorry.
asked Ian a metagame question, so Ian was like, "What?"
Jesus. Okay. Gonna assume it's okay. I'm doing this kind of. I'm saying this like kind of quietly, so I'm like almost huddling around people, because
All right. Well, he
What?
confronts his inner demons. That was a good job, Nil.
God damn
What?
it.
What?
That was a good job. That the whole thing where you go in and like, I guess deliver the staff completely unnoticed.
Oh, thanks.
Also, you were on the ceiling. That was weird.
Yeah, I learned that from Gil.
For the best, usually. Anyway,
Mm.
so here's my plan. Now, I'm like I said, it's kind of low, so I'd be quiet about this just in case.
Okay.
Okay. My idea is we find out where Jamish is holding is being like where his bedroom is. Yeah, hopefully access by window. And what I'm thinking is when he's dead asleep, I'm talking like maybe around this time, whenever the hell that piece of shit sleeps. Preferably him and his whore. I'm gonna Neil, you could silence everything.
Yeah.
I need that because what my kind of would be good is to make everything dead quiet in that room so I can rummage through everything. And because I would like to, because I got several options. This is the best goddamn case scenario. I go in his room, I find proof of his bullshit, and we either incite the town, like, oh, James is full of shit, or if we can get there fast enough, oh man, I'm sure Emperor Malona would love to hear that the second ranked philanthropist is a piece of shit. If not, well, I take out my dagger and I just kind of give the emotion like right across the neck.
Wouldn't we do that anyways? I would feel much safer.
Oh, trust me. It's taking every fire. It would take every fire of my being to stop me from doing that.
The only
This is really really ironic coming from the guy that was trying to judge me on my moral compass.
my only problem with this skill is we have to get in there. We need to figure out how he's been tracking us, and we have to figure out who his employer is.
That's exactly why I'm hoping to find some sort of proof.
I'm saying we should keep the man alive only long enough to get the information out of his stupid mouth.
Cyrus, didn't you say something about truth water?
Yeah, I have a couple of vials. It's potent stuff, but it's not guaranteed. That's the only issue.
Well, here's the thing: we gotta hope either he leaves his goddamn home, or we we kidnap him without anyone noticing.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's lose-lose. We either keep him alive to get the information, or we end him quickly then and there, and we'd be on the run as criminals.
Which I
Well,
hope to I hope to have a way to
I have
not have us branded as criminals, or at least not all of us.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
I have a different idea.
I'm all ears. I am all goddamn ears.
So maybe we just replace him for a time being. That
I
way
had
nobody
thoughts
goes
about
looking
that.
for him.
Craig, how long was the discussion with Jamish?
He's a philanthropist, so it's not like it would be all that unusual for him to take an extended leave to another continent, maybe catch a strange illness. I mean, he could be incapacitated for quite some time as long as the facade.
Craig.
The conversation was probably like 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, so I could, I could do that. I absolutely could do that. I can reach into my bag of tricks and.
I understand you want to use a hat, I guess, but when you use the hat disguise, do you actually have to look like you're wearing a hat or no?
No. If somebody felt your head, they would feel the hat, but by appearance alone, you would look perfectly like Jamish. Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
I feel like the wife has something more than we think. I'm very not comfortable with her presence around.
Oh, trust me, she's number 2 on the list.
But I feel like she has more of an importance than you're giving her.
I
agree.
Yeah.
Something's unsettling about that woman. I think if you're going to target them, target the woman first. I don't know why, but she was able to hold Lilith with no issue.
Yeah, what's with Lilith? Does anyone know? That girl is weird.
She's been through a lot, Ian. I don't know even exactly how much, but she's been through a lot.
Speaking of
That's
that,
not an answer.
Speaking
All right, I'm talking more
of
about
that-
the creepiness and the candles and the whatever.
No puts a
Go ahead.
hand on Cyrus's shoulder. Pierce?
Yes, that's my name.
Okay.
We'll discuss this after. It's not too important right now, but I'll be blunt and just say I've been lying to you.
I mean, it's not uncommon for people who are adventuring to go under a type of pen name.
There's certain reasons why I took this name, but for
Like-
now,
Like I said, it's not uncommon.
I'm not
For
even
now.
sure Lanros Silber is Ian's name.
You
Is
know, I can't believe lie to us like that. That's unfathomable. I would never lie to anyone in the party.
Sorry.
yeah, I like to imagine Ian just starts laughing about it to himself, like he's snickered, like.
That's funny.
Alright.
Anyway.
Well,
I mean,
both ideas still
I
require reconnaissance. We still need to know what they do in like the day and the night, where they are. If we can find proof is corrupt, we can give it to either the town, which would be quicker, or the Emperor of Bologna, if we could get there fast enough.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
What does the invisibility do? Is it just you just disappear? Does it give you any, I don't know, does it help silence your footsteps?
Foot. I've never actually looked down. I don't think it affects footsteps.
Okay, because I have a spell that will help us be more sneaky.
Which is great, but
First of all,
what I'm saying-
Evolus will be arriving tomorrow, right?
oh shit, that's right. We gotta tell.
So we can either do something tonight, some type of reconnaissance,
Look,
or we can wait until tomorrow.
Avalis is a divination expert, so when she gets here, I mean, she could probably help us find wherever we need to go. If
Well,
as long as she can show it to me, I can get us there.
I'm saying, but if she arrives within the keep, we have to be prepared to get her out.
They're not gonna kidnap a professor from the Mage Tower.
They kidnapped Amir.
He's a student.
I don't see how that's relevant.
Students go missing in class. Professors are something that the Mage Tower will hold on to for a few centuries.
Amir is a noble from Quartz Landing who is also...
Nobles from Quartz Landing go missing a lot. Look.
All the time.
See?
Jesus Christ. Look, regardless, tonight I'm gonna go look at the house for a bit. See what I can.
Do you need any
I'm
help?
going.
I should be fine. I need some time alone anyway.
So moody. No. Okay.
Hey, Craig, I wonder whose fault that is.
So, do you want to go on Stealth Mission 2.0?
Yeah, but much more serious. Like, I'm at a distance. I'm trying to like. I basically I want to like be at a distance, but like at a decent vantage point. Like I can tell like what's going on. Like I can see what I can. Like whatever gives me the best view of the house, while also being like almost out of sight of everybody.
Okay. Make perception. Well, okay. Passively, because passive perception of 20. You Okay. Yeah. Cyrus.
I hope, and hopefully by then we did a short rest.
Yeah. You've done a short rest. You've attuned your things. Yeah.
So I've got my climbing shit.
Yep.
So that should make it easier.
So, going around the outside of the place first. Yes. Cyrus, you can roll a tinkering check.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay. So I'll get to that in a minute. Gil, looking at the grounds, first of all, because that's first step. There is a large fence about 10 feet tall with like spikes on the top. It's an iron wrought fence, essentially, all the way around the property. That fence is probably about 50 feet from the house. Okay?
Okay.
The house itself is, fairly large. I told you, very cultured, et cetera, et cetera. Looking at it, you see there are a number of windows. There are actually...
I also have I stole my the slightly better spyglass. That will help to inspect.
Yeah, for sure. You see 1, 2, 3. You see 3, and then.
I hate it when he counts slow.
Sorry. So on the second level of the house, there are 3 windows. One at the very back of the house, facing like a wooded area, like a foresty kind of area, and then one on the left side on the second floor, which is faces out to the left of the house, and then one on the right side as well, kind of identical sort of deal. On the first floor, there is 1, 2. So there are 2 on the first floor. On the if you're facing the front of the house, it would be on the left side of the house. There are 2 on the first floor, like right beside each other. And those ones are big windows, and you can see right into them, and they seem to be look into a library. There's a third window on that side of the house, on the first floor, that is... Actually, sorry, that one's to the back. So, and then around the back of the house, there is a window that goes in. It's a fairly large one, too. It looks like it goes into a study or an office of some sort. And then on the rest of the house, there's no windows.
Okay. Well, for sure, business might be the office. Okay. So, is there any way to get possibly like a closer look into the second floor windows? Just trying to see what's inside. Especially if I could just do it with the spyglass.
Yeah, you're on an angle because it's a tall house. So if you looked through the spyglass right now, you'd probably basically be able to see if somebody passed by the window. And if nobody's at the window, you'd probably just see the ceiling because of the angle that you're at.
What if he pulled himself up on top of the immovable rod?
I wouldn't even need that because I just climbed the house.
That's true.
But-
You got the spider boots. I completely forgot about that.
So are you gonna climb the fence and then go up to the house and climb the house?
Before I do that, I want to make note, like, are there guard patrols? Like, is there someone patrolling the house?
Yeah. Okay. So the other thing is, to the right of the house, and you know this previously, there is a smaller building, which you know is where the teleportation circle is. Outside of that building, there are 2 guards at all times. They seem to, they rotate every once in a while. You know, because you don't recognize the guards that are there right now as the ones that let you out. But there are 2 guards there, and there is a large gate from going down a path from there. Well, not a large gate. It's actually a smaller gate in the fence. And then at the front of the house, there is also a large gate, and then there's a pathway going, and then there's a fountain. Like I said before, then a path going around that fountain and up to the front of the house. And there are guards there are 2 guards at the front gate. And then patrolling the grounds, you don't really see any guards, actually. Through the window of the library, you see 1 guard from where you are.
Okay.
While he's doing that, are there any taverns open? I'd like to get some information from them.
Make an investigation check. Gil, what else are you trying to do while you're making that check?
I'm trying to get up a vantage point. Like I said, just to look high enough that I can see inside. Oh, nice. See inside the windows from a distance with the spyglass.
Okay. You go to the back of the house. There's that wooded area, and you actually just climb a tree. Make a perception check.
Okay. Don't fail me now, dice. They didn't fail me.
Okay. You look into the window, and you see 2 people with your spyglass. Yeah, you can see them. Oh, no. Shoot.
What?
You can read lips. Oh, well. Okay.
Yes, I can, baby.
Okay, so if that's the case, then
Then
you
it's a
see
stained glass. What? Oh.
no. So facing you, one of them has their back to you. You recognize the person with the back to you as Jamish.
And obviously, I'm doing it's like incognito. I'm not trying to be obvious.
No, and you're way back from the house too. You're like in a forest behind the house, and then looking in. Like you're not right up at the window. You're fine. So you can't see what Jamish's mouth is saying, but you can see Jasmine, and she says. So basically, what you read from her lips as she's kind of holding his face and then kind of brushing him off, and she says, "Yes, of course. No, you did the right thing. They need to understand you mean business. No, I know, but we're doing it just these few nights to make sure that, what if they tried to retaliate? Yes, I do think they're stupid enough to retaliate. All right, now go down to the library and do what you do." She kind of nods and winks at him, and you can see he laughs, and he walks out the front of the door. You then see her walk up to the window and wave her hand, and you see her walk up to the door of the bedroom, and wave her hand again. She then looks around and drops down out of sight onto the floor. Eventually, you see her rise back up again, and she walks out of view of the window as you see her starting to like get changed and stuff.
She was just waving, not like
Not waving like hi. No, she was like waving her hand, like intricately.
So I'm gonna walk up next to him with my longer spyglass.
Wait, what?
So you okay?
He's up on top of a tree.
He's on top of. Ian, make an athletics check first.
When did Ian get here?
This is the best.
Okay.
Make an athletics check to climb the tree.
Oh my god, he's gonna botch it. Goddamn, why the fuck? Why are you here?
He was bored.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Ian, it's great. It's great, Ian, because you start climbing up the tree like a boss, and you're like, this is great. And then you reach up and you grab onto one, you're like, this is awesome. And snap! It snaps right off, and boom, 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 boom. You fall all the way down the tree. You take 6 points of falling damage as you go oof, onto the floor, onto the ground, and you see, Gil, I need you to make a stealth check at advantage.
Oh my fucking god.
So, Gil, you're silent because you're Gil, but
Oh my god.
you, Ian, you see a guard. One of the guards from the teleportation circle building turns and starts running towards. And is like, hey, what are you doing back there?
I don't know, man. This tree just like attacked me.
Make a deception check with disadvantage because that's terrible.
I have a sleepwalking problem, so
I'm
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Just make a deception check.
All right.
Look, man, these things happen when you deal with too much magic. You get a little bit of arcane drunk.
He kind of looks you up and down. He's like, "Yeah, that happened to my cousin. Arcane drunk is a thing. Actually, my wife joined Mothers Against drunk spellcasting. So just make sure you get away from the property, sir. Or I'm gonna have to take
All right,
you in.
which way is away?
Just walk around here," and he kind of points off to the right, and he says, "And you'll come to the side of the property, and then just turn and follow it straight into town. You'll be fine."
Got it. Start walking
Okay.
90 degrees away from the direction he pointed.
Okay. He kind of watches you go, and he just shakes his head and he says, "It's a real problem." And he goes back to his post. The way you're going will still lead you around the property if you take the time to do so. Really quick, Cyrus, because of your making the explosive arrow. Well, but you made explosive arrows, not explosive arrows, but you made the bomb previously, so that helped. So you do manage to make an explosive arrow. You don't know how well it will work, but theoretically, a single arrow, if you shoot it, it will explode on impact, theoretically. I mean,
Allegedly.
you think it'll work.
It might. It's
Really
like a,
hope
you know, a
it'll-
70-50 chance. Math. Can't do it.
70-50.
Yeah.
There's a 120% chance there.
Yeah.
Okay. Nil, you do manage to find a really seedy tavern that's still open. You actually have to go into a basement of some guy's house, and he has
Oh wow,
this-
that's
this
not like.
really.
Dive bar.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Like, it is filthy, and it's the only place that's open. It's late.
Like some speakeasy shit.
All right. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go up to the bartender. First, I want to see who's around. If there's anybody in here.
Make a perception check.
All right, gotta make a perception check to look around the room.
You look around the room and you see, there's a number of patrons. There's like 3 or 4 guys around a table playing cards. There's a couple of guys playing dice at a different table. There's a man off in the corner drinking to himself. Actually, yeah, yep, that's it.
All right. I'm gonna go up to the bartender and check the seat before I sit down.
Yeah, it's gonna be gross. You'll probably want to wash your pants after you sit here.
Okay.
you sit down, and the bartender is an elven man. You know, he's just kind of cleaning a mug. You don't see many elven bartenders, so it's an interesting sight.
Are there any
that's
other
right.
elves in here? Did the people look like?
Most of the people in here are elves.
All right.
They're basically all elves except for the guy that's drinking on his own is human, and one of the guys playing cards is human.
All right. So, in Elvish, I'm gonna ask him what he thinks of Jamish. Like, I'm new in town. I don't know much about him, but what can you tell me
Okay.
about him?
Make a persuasion check.
The whole town is on his payroll. Shit. Oh God.
I slide him 5 gold.
And that
Lied
gives you
unconvincingly.
Nope.
5 gold.
5 gold.
yeah, he kind of you see him like looking you up and down like.
She gives him a friendly smile as well.
Oh God.
I mean, he kind of looks her up and down. Like as you say that, you know, he looks you up and down and is like, and then you slide the 5 gold and he's like, he kind of takes it. You see him pocket it. For future reference, that's not a good opening line. He wipes his mug for a minute and he's like, I mean, he's the lord of this place and we aren't exactly a legal establishment, so we don't like him that much. But I mean, he's never done anything to shut us down.
They're avoiding taxes, of course.
I mean, what else do you want to know about him? He's a nice guy, gives everyone money. I mean,
I wish.
I don't know where he gets all this money from, but he gives it to people.
Unhelpful.
Yes. I mean, yeah. It's pretty unhelpful. He's kind of just like he just
Yeah.
he doesn't want to talk. It looks like he's just cleaning his mug, and this woman walks up and is like, "Here's my money. Tell me about the Lord." And like,
Okay.
yeah.
Is this entrapment?
That's not what entrapment is.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Nil looks around once more. She wants to know if any of the people here look particularly displeased.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception. Okay, make an insight check to see if somebody looks displeased. You can see everybody in the room. Let's see if you can see who's grumpy.
Hey,
I can't.
I mean, there's one of the elves playing poker. He is ticked because he just lost a lot of gold. Other than that, you can't really see anybody that's like particularly not happy or displeased.
No good.
I mean, there's one guy drinking alone, so you figure he's probably lonely. I mean, other than that,
Craig, during this time, I'm going to try to circle the building if I can to look at the other windows on the second floor.
okay.
Nil gets up and thanks him for the lack of information and leaves.
He's kind of like, well, thank you for the gold, lady, and kind of gives you a look as you leave. Gil, you want to look in the other rooms? Okay, you take out your spyglass and you look. You climb up another kind of tree-ish thing. These rooms seem to be empty bedrooms on both sides. They just seem to be nicely furnished bedrooms, but they're empty.
Okay.
There's nobody in them.
So all on the second floor are bedrooms. Okay.
All on the second floor. The windows are bedrooms. Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a wild fucking guess and say that she. So James's room has two windows to it.
James's room has one window.
One window. So wait, she waved her hand at one window. Where did she go after that?
She waved her hand at the bedroom door.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and say she's probably got some sort of magic trap bullshit set. So that's gonna be no good. Okay.
What else did she do?
She after that she walked.
I'm
she
not
like
asking Gil.
fell down.
Oh, Gil's still at the house.
Yeah. I'll report everything when I get back. And then okay, so I want to go back toward the. Where'd she say to go? The library.
That's where she said to Jamish.
Okay, I'm gonna go kind of try to, from a distance, look at the library, see what he's doing, see if maybe I can catch his lips or something.
Okay. I'm trying to think how long you've been.
I want to say maybe it's been roughly. I probably got here at 1.
No,
I
I
wanna
mean in minutes wise.
Okay.
Just to see. I'm trying to think of what you saw. Okay. You go and you look through the window, and there's 2 big windows into the library. You see at one table, there's a table past one of the windows,
Yeah.
and you see the guard from earlier, that nice lady that took all your weapons. She's there. She's there, sitting at a table, kind of just chilling. And then through the other window, you see bookcases and everything. You actually don't see Jamish. There is a row of bookcases that seem to block, like, further into the room. You can see between them that there's more bookcases behind those ones, but you don't see Jamish in the room.
Okay. I'll stay there for a couple minutes to see what anything different happen.
Okay.
If not,
How long are you going to stay there?
maybe it'll just be like another 5 to 10 minutes.
Um,
I'm not gonna get myself exhausted. I'm gonna go back and sleep at some point.
Yep. Okay. No, 5 to 10 minutes will do it. You're sitting there, and you see through the second window. You see guard. Okay. You see the female guard from earlier get up in the first window and walk over to the second window, and pull some drapes. But they are a crack open. Okay, like just a little bit. You look through that, and you see what looks like one of the bookcases that's pressed against the back wall. Open.
Bingo.
And you see Jamish step out, nod at the girl, and then you see it close, and
Commit that to memory. Okay.
and the girl kind of nods and is like, looks really happy, and she actually walks out. She goes and she opens the blinds again, smiles to herself, and that's all you see.
Debating if I still want to ruin her day or not. Anyway, so I'm gonna head back to the inn.
Okay.
Discreetly as I can.
So are you guys?
If I have to go through my own window, I'll go through my own window.
Okay. Make a stealth check, actually.
Advantage.
Okay.
Thank you. 29.
Okay.
Wait till you get level 11.
Cool.
Yeah.
You get home. You are in the inn. Everybody else is kind of there.
Okay. So, shit, this is going a lot differently than I expected. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna. So who's in the inn with me?
up there.
Everybody but Amir, who's in a basement, locked in a cage.
Obviously, besides you, Mir. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna
Poor Amir.
go find everybody. Kind of got like talk to them, and say, and then we'll talk to them like, yeah, Horn needs to go first.
What happened?
She's definitely some sort of spellcaster. Or at least that's what I could guess. I'm being pretty. I'm like, if I know magic well enough, which hang around people like Ian,
I'm sorry.
I pretty much hazard a guess that she's enchanted their bedroom. I don't know what kind of magic. I know it's kind of magic where I step in, my face melts off, or I step in, the whole goddamn continent knows I'm there. But the bedroom's a no-go. Can't do it. However, next best guess I'm going to say, besides we need to take out the whore.
Is that it?
I think we... No, hold on. I have valuable information. Dearest Daddy has a secret bookcase in his library. AKA when it opens up and he goes in to do whatever.
Okay.
So
So
That's
if
not a
I
bad
had...
idea.
So if I had...
I write that down, Craig.
Okay, you write it down.
I write that
Secret-
down.
Bookcase room.
Secret bookcase room. And so based on the first floor, what I could see when it comes to windowed rooms is they have a library. They have two windows for a library, and then they have looks like maybe like a study or an office. I'm gonna hazard a guess. Sorry, can you?
Yeah. If she warded the bedroom, how do we know she hasn't warded other rooms?
I don't, and that's kind of a gamble here, which is why I'm saying maybe we take out the whore first.
Maybe we should.
Well, maybe we should just rescue our friends and make them come to us away from the Fortress of Magic Spells.
I like that idea much better.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I like that idea actually much better.
I think Amir can take care of any spells that they have on their household anyway. I don't think if we get Amir, he can take care of it.
Yeah, I'm
Amir-
more about the causing the spells, not so much the getting rid of them.
And what about Lilith? As soon as somebody snuffs out some lights and she's unchained, she's gonna go ham on that house.
I don't even know what that means yet. Can somebody explain it to me?
I don't.
Just for-
I
just for-
can't.
For the record, nobody has any idea.
So
So you guys know.
So the
I
little
don't have-
the little psycho emo teenage girl is talking about the lights going off. Well, okay,
Ian,
not unusual
Ian.
for a teenage girl, just not in this context.
Ian,
What?
don't insult her again.
Cyrus,
Not
this
an
isn't
insult.
really the time to be defensive over your
No,
girl.
this is the time. This is the time. This is where I draw the line. Ian, do not insult her for no reason.
But-
Don't
Not
understand.
Insult.
Cyrus, we're just trying
Now-
to figure out what's going on
No.
here.
Gil, shut up.
Gil? Excuse me?
I
She said nil.
Oh,
I heard Nell.
I heard Gil.
She's been through a lot. There's no reason to call her, call names. Now, if you can get me in there, I can talk her. I'm certain I can talk her out of immediately going on a rampage.
Which, believe me, that was like the bare last fuck. I got nothing idea.
I mean, I want these people dead as much as anyone here, maybe even more. But the problem is, we have to be cautious because there are more variables that we don't understand. We have to get into that bookcase area. We don't know what's in there. It could just be a bed for all we know.
We need to get the girl. We need not Lilith, the other one. Jasmine? We need to
Jasmine.
get her. If Amir could get to her, I bet he could spell something out of her. Besides, her guts and stuff.
Oh, trust me. That's on the agenda.
Yes, but I want information.
We need to come to a plan here, because Amir's going to call me back any time now.
Ding, ding, ding.
No, actually, can we TO this for a second? Because something happens. Can plan making TO for just a second?
Okay.
Okay.
Something happens with Amir, and I'm feeling bad for John, because it was going to happen later, but I'm going to make it happen now, because he hasn't talked for an hour. So,
That's what happens when your fucking character's in a joint.
yeah, sorry.
So I got my few minutes in the beginning of the session.
No. You get so much more.
Okay.
So, Amir, as you're sitting in your cell, you're kind of dazed, half asleep probably, you're exhausted. You eventually, the woman that you saw previously
Oh, shit.
steps up to the cell.
Mhm.
She's absolutely quiet, and all of the guards kind of look at her and are quiet too. You see her raise a finger to her lips, and then wave them off.
I see her do that.
You see the guards leave the room.
Just fly through
Oh.
the walls.
The
Yeah,
staff
that's
is in there. The staff is in there.
She leans up to the bars and she says, "Hello, Mr. Galvan. How has your stay in our humble abode been?"
Don't answer, Amir.
It's been suitable.
That
Only
is
been
one.
here- Only been here for a few hours, but I guess I cannot complain, as it could be worse.
Oh, you're not wrong. As you hear her start to talk, you hear the chains in Lilith's room go taut, but she doesn't say anything.
I'm sorry. What happened? The chain.
You hear the
from-
chains in Lilith's room go taut, like they sink,
Oh,
and then
okay.
you hear them go taut, but she doesn't say a word. She gets right up to the cell door, and she kind of says, "Sorry that we had to do this. There's just so much going on, and this just makes things, easier. We had to make sure that you didn't, do anything rash. And let's be honest, from what we know of your friends, they can be a little rash."
A lot rash.
And I walk towards the door, and I just say, "I am willing to comply as long as you hold on to your promise and release me."
She smiles and she says, "Yes, I'm sure you will. Do you know why you will? And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw."
All right.
Motherfucker.
Okay, let me double check her DC.
Oh,
That's-
no.
No, that's definitely not even worth checking them. But
No, I actually do need to check. Yeah. Okay. She pulls in front of her, Ruby. Yep. That's what you see. You see her pull Ruby in front of her and say, "Because if you don't comply, this is what will happen to the rest of your family." And she slits her throat in front of you and drops her on the floor as this, Amir, you see Ruby bleeding out on the floor, reaching out towards you. You are considered.
One second.
Craig, you're fucked up.
Can
No,
I?
I'm not. It's them.
Can I?
You are considered. One second. You are considered frightened of Jasmine. Yeah, you can make that save every 6 seconds, basically. But yeah, You see her. You're considered frightened of Jasmine for a second. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm going to put my hand on my staff and cast Detect Magic. I want to see if this is some type of illusion or if she actually really killed Ruby.
Okay. Your eyes light up, and you see that dead Ruby is indeed a manifestation of illusionary magic. Dang it.
I'm no longer frightened.
But yeah, this
Stupid Detect Magic.
I am on it. Like,
Mm.
Amir wants to go crazy right now.
She leans right up to the bars, Amir, and actually pokes her head through them just a little bit. And she whispers, she says, "Well, you know that one wasn't real, but the next one might be." She kind of winks at you, and let me see, what else is she gonna do?
The winking.
To break Amir's will.
Oh shit!
I wanna. You can do something while I'm looking.
That's
Yeah. Fuck. Do I want to do this?
no.
Do your thing, but
Crap.
You got like 5 seconds, or she's gonna leave.
Yeah, no. Amir's a patient man. He will get his payback later.
Okay. She smiles.
He really wants to cast Phantasmal Killer on her. But
It's ironic because
Yes.
that's what she cast on you.
Yes,
But,
I see it. Yes, no, you like it, bitch.
That's like some Naruto shit. Like fucking Uchiha sitting there doing fucking
Sharingan.
Zuko, Yomi!
Okay, are you going to do that or no?
no, he knows that he doesn't want to escalate things further. He respects. He hasn't heard anything from the rest of the group yet, so he respects their choice, and he doesn't want to do anything to go against their plan. So
Okay, can you make a
he
wisdom
at least
saving?
knows it's not. Yeah.
Okay, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So, yeah, you take
Necrotic damage or psychic damage or something.
you take 13, 21, 22 points of
Jesus.
psychic damage, as
Okay.
the image is just horrible. Because even though you know it's magical, well, you know what? I'll say because you know it's magical, you'll take half that. So you take 11 points of psychic
11?
damage,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
the
it's
image is still there, and you still see Ruby bleeding out on the floor. This child. It's still an image that will probably haunt you for a while.
Yeah, that.
And at that, she kind of nods at you and says, "Have a good night," and walks away.
And Amir just gives her a death stare.
Okay.
He's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stare that bores into the back of her head. When that's over, you hear Lilith, and she says, so she leaves, and before the guards come back in, you hear Lilith, and she says, you know, I thought Pierce was dead because of her. She did the same thing to me, I'm sure she just did to you. And I thought he was dead. I thought she killed him right in front of me.
I've seen a lot. Oh.
You hear her start to cry, actually. This is the first time she's actually
Sure.
been vulnerable. Like, she's just like, I just need to get out of here.
Do not worry, Lilith. We will get you out of here in due time. You will have your revenge.
She says, oh, you bet I will. And with that, guards start coming back into the room. And we'll cut back to the Happy Inn.
Damn it, Craig. Now you made a mirror into a.
So look, Gil, if I do it 6 times, that means nobody gets to go invisible, right? So here's what I'm thinking.
No, Ian, that idea is probably scrapped.
Well,
Fuck you, Craig. I spent a week on this plan. Fuck you.
well, Gil, if I just go myself, that could be enough to get both of them out.
Amir can get himself
Which is
out,
fine.
can he?
He said he can get himself.
I don't know. I don't.
And if he can
Know
get
what
himself
spells he
out, he can
knows.
snuff out the lights from
Oh.
Lilith.
The mirror's way out is just a.
Burn the house down.
Yeah, all out of salt.
Fireball! 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 Fireball!
So, yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna go up to my room. I'm gonna get ready. Wake me up when it's like, time to actually do a thing.
What time?
like I
what
said,
time is it right now?
It's like 1 in.the morning, maybe closer to. It's approaching 2. If you guys want to get the benefits of a long rest, you'll need to go to bed very soon.
All right.
I
What
walk
time?
up to Nil, and I I apologize, but don't condescend to me. There's too much at stake in this endeavor, and I hand her the arrow. Keep this away from flame. When you shoot this, just be at a good distance from it.
I like to be at a distance from anything I shoot, and I put it in the quiver. Thank
Okay.
you, and
That's
I'm
good
sorry.
advice.
I'm sorry if I offended you in any way. I understand how much family means to, well, me, and I assume you. But I'm just trying to say, we just need to get this person out of here. She clearly means a lot to you. And by whatever we say, honestly, trust that we just want to get her out.
I walk away.
okay, Vax.
Okay. Do you guys go to bed?
Dagger,
Or-
dagger, dagger.
Are you guys going to
What,
bed? Or-
I asked the group what time Avalis should be here.
Oh well,
We don't have any information on that.
we're banking that she said she's gonna get here, but not through the port, like the circle.
Alright, so it's like 2,
She
right?
has to
2-ish right
put it
now?
down.
It's almost 2 in.the morning, yeah.
Alright, for when Nil goes to bed, she only does the 4 hours, and then when she gets up, she's very vigilant, and she's waiting for Avalis.
Okay. So we're taking long rest.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. During the long rest, Gildath.
God damn it.
Motherfucker.
What can... Yeah, no, she can cast that. Okay.
Oh my god, what, she fucking dimension door in my room?
No. Worse. So, Gil,
Oh.
you...
Oh,
I
shit.
mean, even I've done that. What?
You're sleeping, Gil, dreamless sleep, when all of a sudden you find yourself walking down a street, the streets of Amaranthe.
Oh, you're casting dreams on me, aren't you?
It's
Oh.
sunny. It's a sunny day. It's beautiful. At the end of the road, you see Saiyan. He waves. He's like, "Come on, Gil, come here."
Ooh.
You find yourself willed forward as the dreams are shaped around you, rather than your mind wandering on its own. You approach him, and he kind of is like, "Come on, around the corner," and he turns around a corner, and as you do too, you see standing there Jamish Lyceem just holding Saiyan's head at his waist. He says, "Sit down, Gil," and as he says that, you find yourself in a beautifully furnished dining room. You're sitting in a nice big chair, just kind of stretched out, relaxed in this chair. Jamish is across the table from you, smiling. He's like, "So, Gil, in case you didn't get this yet, this is a dream. Ooh. I figured like we can actually talk here, and I figured we could do it without everybody else around us, and you could ask the questions that I'm sure you're itching to ask. And
Am I
smiles.
conscious of this?
You can talk. You find yourself able to converse, and you're completely conscious. Like you can speak to him.
How do we even know it's you? Night. Jasmine.
Oh, Jasmine is the one that cast the spell to put me in your head right now. So I'm in my house. It's great. We're just chilling.
I bet.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to know that.
Would have been nice to know what.
You know, living in a cozy house. Family.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't trying to extort you.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing, Gil. I really did like care about you all those years ago, but more important things came up, and I just had to leave my old life behind, and that meant my son. So, you know. Would you like to hear about it? That's basically why I'm here, so you can ask questions. Or do you even care anymore?
I got a question for you.
Ask away. Guy starts eating a turkey leg.
How do you want to die?
Trust me, that's well, we don't have any questions. I'm just gonna zoom at this. Where, or I guess who, is my mother?
Oh, your mother was the former lady of this land. She's dead now. She passed away.
That means I'm legitimate. I'm not a bastard child. Woo!
Yeah, no, you're legit. You are indeed a noble, Gil. If I died, you should inherit all this. You know, if I actually claimed you were my son in public, which I won't. Sorry. Sorry. He kind of shrugs.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Yeah, your mother. So basically, we had a great thing. You know, I grew up in Finta all my life. I was in Finta, and I actually helped. I was a servant in the Lord's home, and I fell in love with his daughter. We got married. It's a beautiful story. We got married, and then eventually we had you, our son. Once, basically, there's a little more to it than that. You see, she was married to another man, and he did actually pass away from an illness. And when that happened, you know, I was the best shoulder to cry on. I had known her all her life, and one thing led to another, and we're married, and you're born, and yeah. So, you were born, let me think. You were about 3 years old. You lived in that house for a while ago. You're about 3 years when everything changed.
Fire Nation attacked.
That's when the Fire Nation attacked. No. That's when Jasmine stepped into my life. And you see, Jasmine was different. She was better than anything I could have imagined. And your mother, it wasn't that I didn't love her. It was just that we wanted different things. I wanted to ascend through the ranks of political power, make Finta a great city. And she just wanted to be the quiet old Finta, you know, elven Finta. We're so boring Finta. And so our views differed, and eventually Jasmine came into my life, and she lit a fire of ambition within me. And she took me to my previous employer, well, my current employer, I guess you could say. She showed me him, my employer, and he showed me everything I could become. And so essentially I poisoned your mom, and it looked like she became ill and died of a sickness. I will say though, Gil, I was supposed to kill you too, but I couldn't do it. I went on a leave. I left the city for 2 years. I brought you to Amaranthine, spent 2 years' time there, and I actually met a woman there. You know, all these women in my life. It's a mess. And you know, one thing led to another, and I'm sure you can guess what that led to. This woman, she had beautiful purple eyes and long black hair, just like her daughter, who's now chained in my basement.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Yeah, no, that was really bad. No, but no, when I found out she was pregnant, I promptly realized that I was going to ruin everything that I was hoping to accomplish, everything that I had. I gave up your mother for this. So I gave you up. I left you in a street when you were 5 years old, and you woke up without a dad. And you probably resent me for that, and rightly so. But I mean, what we're going to become is much greater than that. And I do say we, Gil, because Gil, I'm giving you an opportunity. I realized I should have done this first, but I want to say you can come join me and Jasmine. You are my son.
Okay.
You are my son, and you can. You're noble, rightfully. So if you wish, you can join me and Jasmine, and we can rise up and rule this nation. The only condition would be is your friends would probably have to die in that case because they don't like me. But I mean, it's up to you. I'll just take the gold instead if you want.
Sad.
Why do you need the gold?
My employer requires the gold. Well, not him personally, but requires me to distribute it to certain people.
Who's your employer?
Okay, make a persuasion check, but it's going to be with disadvantage.
Please, Gil.
+9, please, God.
Ooh. Nice.
Not bad.
He leans back in his chair and he says, I'll tell you if you're going to work with me.
Damn, Craig. Pulling out the big guns right now.
I'll take it under consideration.
Okay, are you deceiving him?
It's more like a half-truth.
Make a deception check. Okay, he kind of nods and he's like, very well. I'm just a small man in the larger ladder of things. Do you want the big boss, or do you just want my personal boss?
Why not both?
No. You can learn both once you get to the house.
Right.
I will give you the title actually of my boss. My employer is known as the Archwraith. The Archwraith. I don't know his name, but he is called the Archwraith, and he speaks to me through certain methods, and he tells me what the head honcho needs. Yes, the Archwraith actually recently changed. There was a man quote unquote. There was an older Archwraith, but now he was superseded by this new Archwraith. There's been some management changes recently. I don't know exactly what's going on, but that was like, oh my goodness, 6 months ago or something, maybe 4 to 6 months ago. There was a change in management, and I have a new Archwraith, and the new Archwraith decided that we needed gold, and so it was my job to acquire it. And I'll be honest, when Saiyan and Lilith stepped into Finta, I would not have been more surprised. I didn't even know, like, I knew that Lilith existed, but I didn't even know that, like, she was alive or anything. So, but I knew when I saw the purple eyes, and so I tried to talk to her, things like that. But what made it even better, we were chatting and trying to make things work, but what made it even better is when you all landed in Quartz Landing. My goodness, when my people told me that, I couldn't have been happier. They described you, and once I learned that you were alive a number of years ago, I learned you were alive, Gil. Sorry for not contacting you. When I learned you were alive, I kind of tried to keep tabs on you, but it was harder across the ocean, across the Noad Expanse. But when you landed in Quartz Landing, well, it was easy to follow you everywhere. And once I had you followed everywhere, it was easy to look into all of your friends' pasts and find out who they all are.
Good luck.
Yeah, the only and then he says there are two of them that I'm a little not sure about. One is that Cyrus fellow. Actually, three of them I'm not very sure about. That Cyrus fellow, I don't know. Apparently his name is Pierce. I didn't know that. All I know is that Lilith knew him because my people asked around, and he had been describing her and asking about her. So, I figured he knew about her and cared. So that worked out for my advantage. Like, who knew? And then that wood elf woman, she's new. She wasn't with you all in Amaranthine. I don't know much about her. And that Silver man. I know he owes a lot of money to a lot of important people. But other than that, who the heck is that guy? He kind of leans back in his chair and laughs.
For one side, it's probably the most sensible thing you've said. But yes, Jeez, what is? I don't even know, man.
It's very casual considering you want to murder this man.
Same.
Right?
How have you been following us?
Yeah, I've had people following you. I have a whole network that's also linked back to your band of friends. Isn't this insane? The world is like it's knit together. Do you remember Kale? Your old traveling companion, Kale.
Yeah.
So get this. Kale used to be known as the collector. Kale was an information broker. And he has networks all over the world. And I actually worked for Kale for a time being before my current employer. But when he gave up his position, when he disappeared without a trace, 10 or so years ago, I filled the vacuum. And I have networks everywhere, Gildath. You can't escape me. So just bring me my money. And you see him kind of look over at a fireplace that's burning. He says, "We don't have much time left. Is there anything you'd like to say? Will I see you in the morning when you come and join forces against me? Against your friends?"
I kind of close my eyes just thinking. Like I said, to get under consideration. It's not an immediate decision. Regardless, if you want the money, if you truly want that money, I actually truly might need more than a week. I have something.
Gildath?
No,
I have a week.
And I might need more of a week because I need to transport it.
That's great. Okay, go for it. I just really hope that you don't care about Lilith at all because you have a week.
Ooh.
And with that, you see the walls of the building starting to shake. And they start collapsing around you, and he's like, yeah, time's up. I'll see you around. And the building kind of collapses in on itself, and you wake up right after your long rest is over. The rest of you sleep rather soundly, though. Dill is kind of already awake when you wake up, Dill.
I don't sleep too soundly, Craig.
Oh yeah, Cyrus, you don't sleep soundly. You're right.
Yeah, neither does Amir.
You guys all have crappy sleeps except for Ian.
Ian
comfortable
is
bed.
so content. Oh man, nobody's trying to kill me today. The Volus is on the way. Life's good.
Fuck Wallace. Oh god, that's gonna be such an
Did
issue.
that.
Not yet.
Speaking of which, I need to.
Did that.
Neil, since you're the first one up, at around 7:30-ish, sort of in the day, there's a knock at your door.
I'm gonna go up to the door and ask through the door, who is it, but not open it.
You're, it's Professor Wallace. I'm
She
here.
opens the door and rushes her in. Like, come on.
Well, you go to rush her in, but there's nobody standing there. You hear footsteps, door close, you close the door, and then whoop, there she is. She drops her invisibility, and she's like, wow, I have not been on a stealth mission since my adventuring days, like 150 years ago. She kind of stretches and is like,
Dylan smiles
Wow.
and says good morning. How's your
good.
ship?
Fast, thanks to teleportation. And
I toss her an
terrifying.
apple. I toss her an apple.
She grabs it, like without even looking. It's like divination, man. And she grabs it, takes a bite out of it. She's like, yeah, it was terrifying because guards, they had swords, and they were ready and waiting. Not ready and waiting, but I mean, I turned invisible, went out the door. They freaked out when the door opened on its own. It was really funny. And then I kind of just ran away.
That sounds like something we would do.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Am I in the
Welcome
room?
back.
Or am I still?
It's been a while.
You can be in the room. You can all be awake now.
Okay.
Why are we all in Nil's room?
Well, no, not Neil's room. This is like kind of a common room, sort of. Well, yeah. Why are you all in Neil's room?
Wallace?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
Okay.
Nil is promiscuous. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been
everyone
awake for
in the
like
party.
2 hours, so
Yeah. She's been awake a while. Yeah, if you all kind of file in eventually as you find out
I
that...
figure there's a common room that we all go in, not just Nil's room. But
Well, your rooms aren't attached. It's just an inn. So you all have separate rooms. But, I mean, Neil can tell you all that Avalis is there and usher you all in.
then I toss her the apple.
And she catches it, and she bites it. Ian still sleeps.
Nobody got me.
Nope. I get a break from you for about 10 minutes. I think that's good.
Okay.
You're learning spells. It's fine.
So, I guess just for sake of brevity, we like just rapid fire tell Wallace like what's going on.
Okay. You fill her in. She's like, yes, that money. So here's the thing. Well, first thing, where the heck is Ian? She kind of looks around. Did they? She says,
There's a yawning noise coming from down the hall. Why is Nil's door open?
it's not open.
Okay, good. I
It's
thought
not
they
open.
took.
Oh,
I
it's
thought they
not.
took Ian too. She kind of. Her hands were slightly glowing, and they stopped. She's like, I thought they took Ian
Wait.
too.
Wait,
no, he's
it's
fine.
not open?
No, it's not. Why would it be open?
No, it's closed.
Why would we be discussing with the door wide open?
No, y'all do careless shit all the time.
I mean, yeah, but
But he-
Hold on,
close the door.
hold on. Then I'm gonna walk by the door, and I know that smell. That's a Wallace's perfume. And go through the door.
Okay. She turns around. Nice of you to join us.
Good morning.
Oh wow, you got here fast. Why are you?
Yeah.
Why? What? Why is everyone in Nil's room?
We had a party without you, Ian. I'm sorry.
There's pizza.
You-
There's pizza in
Whoa.
the corner.
Whoa.
Yep.
Wallace is here, and I have pizza.
What is pizza?
You haven't
Bostia
heard
has
of it?
pizza.
It's an old Elvis delight.
Yeah, it's really good.
Guess you're too poor to get an amaranth.
So I grab a piece of
It's some
pizza and I
amaranth,
flop
dude.
down next to Wallace.
Okay. Avalis is kind of like, okay, so the money. That giant dragon head, first of all, you guys are insane. That thing has strong divination magics radiating from it. So, first thing I did, having that in your camp, wow, that was a bad idea. So, I disenchanted it using some dispel magics.
I thought Amir checked it. Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
even checked
the
it.
hype level.
Nope.
Amir didn't check it.
No,
Oh,
I would have told you.
Talamar took it, and then
That's it.
We stopped there quick.
Oh,
I didn't do
Well,
anything with it.
Blue Dragon
No.
knows where we are. That's
We
the
probably-
main, problem for later.
we probably should have had the professor check it sooner. Sort of her cup of. Speaking of, is there any divination magic on Gil here?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's
Ian doesn't
not
know
that.
any of that.
No, he's saying that in character. I'm thinking.
It's there. I started going to speak low, like they have people everywhere. I don't know how they're able to get by me. I'm rather observant.
Why haven't you said anything then?
Well, I just found out.
You just found out.
When did you find out?
In my sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently.
The more you say words, the less sense it makes.
That's why you let me finish. So Daddy Dearest's new whore had like I said, spellcaster. Apparently she's very powerful because she was able to have him communicate in my sleep.
Avalis kind of pikes up and says, "That is," and she she pulls out a book and starts swimming through it. A dream spell, I believe. That is some powerful magic. Almost as powerful as mine. Not
Almost.
quite. She kind
Oh,
of smiles and she's like, "Not quite though."
Avalis, we've got you into so much garbage. I don't know why you deal with us, really.
She's kind of like, yeah, I don't know why either.
Did you get the part about how they have a mirror?
Yeah. Okay, so the money. She pulls out a pouch. It's a small pouch, but it's a pouch, and she opens up. This is called a bottomless wallet.
Well, I got one of those blood bag holding.
Or sorry, wallet, bottomless coin purse. She calls this is called a bottomless coin purse. It holds lots of money, and after disenchanting your giant dragon head, we brought it to the Tower of Magi, and I sold it to them as spellcasting stuff. They're going to chip it apart and use it for spellcasting components, and they granted you 50,000 gold pieces, and they are all in this wallet. And she kind of throws it onto the table in the middle of the room.
Okay.
You
Well,
are a godsend. No,
Yeah, no
seriously,
shit.
which god sent you? God,
She kind of winks and she's like, "Maybe you'll find out someday."
hi-oh! Yeah,
She
I'll hear her name eventually.
Oh my
Oh,
god! Oh my god! Wow!
you see her blush and go, "Oh dear." She kind of stands up and she's like, "All right,
Yeah, Avalis, you
pro-
have my permission to kill him if he ever.
no, it's fine. I do have a problem though. I got you your money. I can do some utility things around here, but I cannot get involved. If this goes sideways, and they find out that a prominent professor in the Tower of Magi, a completely neutral entity, is attacking nobles of Malona, there will be war. We will not be able to prevent that. She kind of
I have
leans
a
back. She leans back and she's like, "Oh, ask away."
If they harm Amir, I imagine the tower won't just sit idly by.
No, we won't. And it's good that you told me, because now that I have this information, I can go to people with it. But if they kill Amir, they can claim that he was killed adventuring with all of you.
Absolutely. And by the way,
At
I
the
was
most,
supposed to
they'll get
mention-
is a verbal slap on the wrist.
Oh, I should probably mention this. So we know. By the way, Avalis. So Jamish is my dad.
Just kind of like,
Yeah.
wow,
Which
your
I also
dad's
learned
kind of
in
a
that dream.
jerk.
Yeah, no shit. So much so he killed my mother. Which, by
Uh-oh.
the way, I'm legit. So I'm not claimed. I won't be claimed, obviously, but I'm legit.
Wow, blue-blooded Gildath. Who'd have thunk it? She
Where
kind
are
of
you going
laughs.
with this skill? Are you trying to apply or something?
What?
Are we going to use your nobility for something? I'm sorry, I'm lost. I still don't know what the plan is.
Well, it ain't worth jack shit unless, like, we want to force Jameis to claim me as a son.
oh, that's
which-
quite possible. Oh, I know how to do that. That's easy.
Unless that
Um,
woman is involved.
Which
I think
yeah.
our first order is to get Amir. Amir's not as good at divination as Professor Avalis here, but
Look, now that
He's at
Avalis...
least-
Sorry,
Well,
I'll let you
let him
finish,
finish.
Cyrus.
he's at least skilled enough to dispel some magic. I mean, he did that with the darkness, if you remember, in the cave.
Mhm.
I remember that.
Well,
Well, it's like, yes, I can't even dispel magic. It's not a spell that I've committed to my arsenal. I've never had the need to dispel magics.
look, Nil here actually saw Amir when we went in, so if... I mean, Navalis has something to scry off of using Nil. I mean, all she has to do is show me where he is, and I'll go get him.
It's like, well,
My problem is we get okay. So let's say we get in here, we get Lilith. What then?
We lure them out of their fortress of spells?
How
and
do
their
we
fortress of
how do
plausible
we lure-
deniability?
how do
Well-
we lure them out though? Why would they be
Well,
dumb
they-
enough
they-
to leave?
They still want their money, and then... I mean, I'd get out of my house for 50,000 gold. I don't know about you.
Avalis is like, I'd get out of my house for 50,000 gold. She shakes her head at the situation.
I'd get out of my house for 50,000 gold.
But they also have the leverage of Lilith. They can threaten to harm her if we don't go into the house.
I can get her too, but seriously, still a little creeped out by the girl.
The Gil, the bookcase. The bookcase. Did you see how he opened up?
Did I, Craig?
No, you just saw the bookcase open.
Oh yeah, he just came out. So he came in from inside. I didn't see how he opened it. I just know that he has a secret little bookcase like entrance.
And he was alone.
From what I saw, yeah. The room had a guard in it, like before, like the library had a guard in it, which is our old dear friend that came to get us originally. Still decided if I want to ruin her day or not. So I still want to try to find proof of this bullshit, but I don't know how.
Bear with me for a moment. What if I convince that guard? We convince that guard to show us how to get into that bookcase.
Oh, good luck with that.
What if we kidnap her?
And by the way, I will kind of mention they're also very much expecting us to try something.
We already tried something and we're successful, so...
We only delivered a letter. I don't know why you were acting like it was such a big victory. It's
Hey, and
not
a magic staff.
I mean,
And it got a Valis here.
It did, she winks.
See? Y'all are like, we already know where they're open. We can just go in through the basement. Now, I don't know what
But then
spells
how do we
Amir
get
has
out?
in his book, but if he has a way to teleport like I do, we may be able to get everyone in, everyone out, like do whatever. Maybe even maintain the illusion that they're still there.
I hate even suggesting this, but why don't we just pay the man? I mean,
That's what I
I
was thinking, but-
understand. I
The
understand.
invisibly
he might
twinges.
I understand he might betray. I don't even trust him, but at the very least, if we get Lilith and Amir together, and then we get away at least far enough that Avalis can, get us back to Amaranthine, at least we'll be away from them. We'll be away from this awful place.
I don't I can't say anything. I can't do something like that. Because if they know about me and they know about my family,
They don't know anything. They don't know much about you, at least not yet.
How do you know that?
Guys, I talked to the man.
You did? When?
I'm still
I-
uncomfortable with
I told
him
you.
being alive and a constant threat, especially if he knows our lives, even just
He
a
knows-
little bit.
He knows me obviously, and he knows Amir obviously, but he doesn't. Cyrus, Ian, and you guys are misnomers for him. He doesn't know anything about you.
I'm still very uncomfortable with the idea of a psychopath being able to use family as a leverage to get what he wants, because what's stopping him from doing it again?
Yeah. So we need to
Exactly.
establish leverage.
Or
Wallace
kill
is
him.
like, yeah, we should just leverage his head off of his shoulders.
I agree with
Oh,
Wallace.
trust me, Wallace.
I give her a hug. I give
Yeah,
her a
Wallace-
hug.
Wallace does.
Of Wallace, I've been.
Avala says
so
that,
many
and she's
different
like, listen, I don't actually suggest just running in there, guns blazing.
ways. Well, that was the worst idea I could think of.
But
That was like if we got nothing else, yeah, sure.
you guys, there's a lot you don't know about me. I was like you a long time ago.
Before I took an arrow.
No, it wasn't that long.
It was 150 years ago.
That took what, 5 years for you?
That was the day I retired. Was 150 years ago. But yeah, no, we met our fair share of people that needed to die, and this man is one of them. And I'm just upset that I can't be one of the people that helps you kill him.
I'm still uncomfortable with the woman. I feel like she plays a bigger part than this than we're giving her credit for.
Oh, by the way, I got a question for everybody. Does the name or title Archwraith mean anything to anyone?
Everybody make a religion check.
Does that include me?
Make a religion check.
No. Doesn't ring a bell.
No, shit!
I'm not exactly a godly man.
Would a Wallace
I
know
don't know.
something like that?
Yeah, Wallace makes her check too. She says, Archwraith. Oh, I don't know. It sounds like something priests would know about to me. I'm sorry.
I pull out my holy symbol and I think about it a little bit.
Okay.
Well, whoever it is.
You don't know.
Could I
There it
re-roll?
You can re-roll if you want. You can use your lucky.
Is Brendan,
God.
You've heard. I mean, you're not exactly devout. I mean, Archwraith sounds like something big, bad, and unholy.
Because whatever that is.
I'm gonna write that down in my book. No, write that
Craig,
down
did you
in
say-
my book.
did you say
Big,
that's-
bad, and unholy.
Yes.
Craig, did you say that's who
Sounds
he talks?
really evil.
He claims is his essentially his manager.
But
Is
not
the
big
Archwraith.
guy.
No, he's not the big boss.
So the Archwraith is whoever he responds to, whoever his employer is.
Can we just kidnap the fucking wife? And then try
Well-
to spill some information out of her and then, like, lop off her head or something?
Can I make a
Rush-
suggestion? It's a quick suggestion. What we do, we get a mirror. We get back out. If we can get in there and get out stealthily, we can get Amir to the window where Gil saw the woman. Amir could dispel any magic that's on the room. I'm sure he can. He's become quite a strong wizard. You'd be very proud of him with all this.
Of that, I'm sure.
And then we can, from there, Nil, you have silence, yes?
Yep.
You've mentioned this a few times. So you cast silence on the room, we go in, and then we take her out.
You know
We
what?
need
This
the
has
information
promise.
From her.
Oh, this has promise. Okay. What if I told you I could take Amir's place for the time being, and they wouldn't know the difference.
I'm listening.
So we swap for Amir, so Amir can do his thing with the window. Amir sends me a message when it's time for me to GTFO, and I can get out of there with the girl whenever y'all give me a call.
That is appreciated. I think, Gil, you have the shackles, right?
I do.
I don't trust this woman one bit.
Oh,
We could-
I don't either.
I think she's got tricks up her sleeve, and we should be at the ready to put those on as soon as possible. Even if we put it on, if we slip it on during her sleep, we just have to do it so that she can't get away.
I'm almost wondering how fast, if we could take her by surprise. Ian does this thing where he pops in and then pops out, but he puts the shackles on. Oh no, that wouldn't work because he has to get her out there. Get her out, then put the shackles on. I wonder if we could, how fast that would be
Probably not fast enough.
before she could do something funky.
We have to
Also,
take
the
her out.
shackles don't stop people from forming, spell casting gestures. Just a thought.
We could just knock her out.
Well, she's in the silent zone.
If she is in the room.
That's when we go in. You could be on the wall, wait for her to come in, have the door get closed, silence. Gil goes in, stops her immediately.
I would need to be on the wall, which would be boots.
There.
I don't see a problem with this. Gil has when
How far away was? Oh shit! You said there was 50 feet between the fence and the
50
house,
feet
right?
between the fence and the house.
shit. Okay, that's not gonna be enough for her.
we also have that rod. So we could balance on the rod.
Movable rod comes in handy yet again.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have 2 spells that would be very helpful here. I have Pass Without a Trace, and I have Silence, but they're both concentration spells, so I can only do one at a time.
The question is, what do you want me doing in this case? I could go in there and distract them, or I could, obviously, I mean, I can.
Well, here's my problem. We dispel it. Does she know? Does she know
Yeah.
the magic's gone?
Yeah, she do.
Then clearly we have an issue.
Well,
That's pretty much an
If you
internal alarm.
do it quick enough, Gil, you're the fastest one of us all. You just get in there, you get her, and you stop her. It's
Like I said,
basically
if she's in the room, she might not even be in the room when we want her to be.
I'm saying you wait for her.
So, okay. So hold on. As far as I'm aware, this is the plan. We all are we all getting in her room?
giggity.
Are we all going to be in her room? It almost sounds like we're all going to sit almost.
No, you're all waiting outside, or like you said. Were there any guards around the window?
No, just occasional. No, not even guards patrolling.
Then I don't see an issue here.
My issue is me getting into a scuffle with I don't like the fact we're going to be confronting her in a closed space like a room. I feel like we should get her somewhere else.
You don't want her in an enclosed space where she'll be stuck in a silent zone?
Well, I mean like not in the vicinity of the house.
Is there any more pizza?
Yeah, there's some order.
Alright.
And I
I'm
thought stuff
curi-
would happen this session.
Out of character, I'm
Right?
curious why you're having such a big deal with going in there. Out of character.
I have a question for the group.
Yeah.
Are we going in at night or like in 10 minutes?
It'd be at night. I mean,
Right at night.
why? Do you want to go in at 10 minutes?
I would rather get this done and over with as soon as possible.
You may both.
All right,
You have
listen.
to be smart.
I have a
I
question.
don't. What do you gotta be? You don't gotta have every detail planned out. I do this all the time, guys. So, what you do is, you just go in there with a decent starting plan, and you improvise.
Okay.
And Avalos is like,
He's
listen,
holding a slice of pizza, like just.
yeah, listen, guys. All this planning is fine and dandy, but it all hinges on Amir being out here and not in there. We need to get Amir out first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Y'all keep
Okay.
doing what you do. I'm gonna get Amir out. Avalos, can you show me where he is?
Yes, one moment. And she grabs a bowl. She grabs a bowl and she fills it with water.
Real quick, before this, I do want to mention that not I can trust the guy, but he did make an offer for me to join him.
And?
Well,
I don't imagine he'd be telling us if he was going to accept it.
Well, as someone's
Keep
got
going,
an idea,
Buff.
he said it would basically want you. It would basically end with you guys would have to die, but I'm wondering if that would get me an in, get me close.
No, that's an awful idea. It just puts you within their tangled puppet master.
True.
grip.
Good point. Yeah, fair point. Fuck that.
As that's going on,
What if-
Avalos fills the bowl, a bowl with water, and she says, "All right, let's see. I usually just do this in my head, so we'll see how this works." And she casts scrying. Amir, you feel a tinge at the back of your mind. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make him make a wisdom save.
This
Oh,
is the one
okay.
he passes. This is the one he passes.
I don't know. We'll see.
So the tinge goes away, Amir. You guys see in the bowl, you see Amir sitting in a cell. Are you doing anything in particular, Amir?
Sitting cross-legged. That's it.
All right, Amir is sitting cross-legged in a cell.
Patient fellow, isn't he? Say, looking down in the bowl.
He's like, yeah, he is. Yeah. You should really get him out, Ian.
Yeah. 1 second. And like next to Avalos's reflection in the bowl, you see Ian's shimmer a second.
Yeah.
Until he suddenly looks like a mirror.
Okay. You guys see Amir. Yeah, you see Ian now look like Amir. That's alter self.
Change appearance, the second one. Then I start using my disguise kit to touch off the details.
Okay. Make a disguise kit roll. Actually, you don't even have to. You look exactly like him. It's fine. Yeah, you touch off the details. You look like Amir. Like literally Amir.
And my voice even sounds like
There you go.
his.
Mm.
I gotta change to the slow, methodical, thought out sort of tone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Time for some Galvon slaying, bitches.
Yeah.
Yes,
Purposeful house down.
I'm a noble, and you should respect me and stuff. Later.
Perfect. Spot on.
Perfect. It's exactly like him.
That's as much as I know about Amir. Sorry, guys.
Just don't talk
Are you-
and
are you-
nod.
Are you gonna go Dimension Door in?
Yeah.
Right now?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go out there. And, I'm gonna
You could cause so much
put
shit
a
if
cloak
you just
up over
walk
me.
in.
I'm gonna put my cloak up over me.
Oh,
No, I
Well-
saw into a cell. I can see the room. I know where people
Hey.
are standing.
Okay.
So,
So you're gonna just go right next to him?
I want to do it just out of sight of that guard.
Yeah, because the door is here, and there's a wall here. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So since I saw him, I know I should go in this corner here.
Amir, all of a sudden there's a vroomf. Well, not really. There's not actually a big noise. You see a door open, just a tear open, and you step through it.
I put my finger up to my lips, and I gesture for him to walk over to me.
Okay.
I grab his hand, and then I dimension door him back.
The stuff!
Okay. Well, he has the staff. It's fine. You guys dimension door back, and all of a sudden there are 2 Amirs in the room.
And then I put my finger up one more time, and I hold up my hand. I'm gonna go back. And then I go back.
Okay. Okay.
The old
now-
screw.
So Ian, let me just
And
check.
I look at my staff, and I tap it on the ground, and just using my same spell, I'm altering it to look like his staff.
He's not supposed to
And-
have the step though.
The guard runs up to the door and is like, "Hey, what?"
Hey, I'm
What just
king
happened?
over here. You shouldn't look at a noble when he's trying to go to the bathroom. It's undignified.
He kind of was like,
I shake it off really hard.
Okay." And he steps away from the door.
Chamber pot's over there, but okay.
Yeah. He's like,
I just wrote my name on the wall.
Okay. All right. So that went well. Amir, you are now in the hotel, in the inn.
In the hotel.
God, I wish.
You are now in the inn, Amir.
Okay.
You look
Welcome
around,
back.
and all your
Um,
friends are here, except for the second you, and Ian isn't here, but Avalis is here.
I have a suggestion.
Can I discern what happened? Or
Make an intelligence check, just unskilled.
While he's doing that, I have a question or a suggestion for how we get in there and
Okay.
take people out.
Yeah, Amir, you figure it out.
What if we send like 2 people in to say, hey, we have the gold that's here in this coin purse, but it's not the real coin purse. But we have the real coin purse on us. And then we have a separate, stealthier group somewhere else ready to pounce, I guess.
Avalis is like, I mean, that would definitely be a way to ambush them, and it would be effective in probably killing them.
This assumes that it's just the guards that they don't send in.
I'm sorry. What is going on? What's the plan?
That's
I'm
what
sorry,
we're
we're
trying to
We're gonna
figure
kill
out.
Jamish.
Eventually. What if we got them into, let's say, like, the library or somewhere private where the guards aren't there?
I'd like
hey.
to fill Amir in what information we have right now.
Yeah, you do that. You fill in Amir, it's fine.
Like, hey, we have the gold, but we need to speak in private about X circumstances.
Oh, hold on.
Amir, have you ever heard of the Archlich?
Archwraith.
Archwraith. Lich.
The
Archlich.
Archwraith.
I said Archlich.
Amir, you've never heard of the Arch-Lich.
What about the Archwraith?
Oh, Archwraith. How about that?
Make another religion check, Amir.
We suddenly get info we didn't need to know.
Amir, you're thinking you're not really super devout either. You know it sounds big and bad and unholy.
No, I've never read anything about this Archwraith. Does not seem like it would be the most friendliest of creatures.
What if we send in 2 gills?
Well, I was thinking that, except -1 gil.
No.
Amir, you
Uh,
can.
As a
we could-
distraction, we could send in you and another person with that hat that Cyrus has.
Well, what I was thinking
I-
is,
I can
Confuse the fuck out of
definitely
him.
do that.
what I could do though is I could come up with the money and look like I'm like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Give us some thought. Fuck these guys. Say I'm going to join them. Get them to meet me privately, or try to, and then we spring an ambush.
Gil, I understand, but you gotta. I don't imagine they're going to put us in a position where we can have that option. I think
True.
they're just going to take you. If I'm honest, I just think that we just have to do this stealthily and quickly and get out. I don't think we can.
The more we
follow
talk about
around
it,
with this.
the less appealing all of the
Yeah.
options seem.
Avalis kind of pipes up and she's like, "We have Amir now. We need to go in there and get Ian out, please. But listen, nothing is going to go perfectly here. There is no perfect plan.
There's going to be a fight either way.
Something's going to go wrong. So, regardless of how perfect your plan is going to be made, something's going to go wrong. We need to act.
We need to get
We're
that
going to do
woman.
something." That's my
The
girl.
lady.
Why don't we go in at night and try and take the woman out? She seems to be the big issue in this case. She's the big, like, what if scenario.
Jasmine is the key.
I'm wondering
Truly do believe that.
if we
If
can.
Jasmine is gone, I can easily, become. I can easily take over her personality. It's not an issue. I can be. I can pretend to be Jasmine with not an issue.
If my problem, I'm wondering does Jasmine ever leave the house?
Probably
I'm wondering-
not. She needs to keep the Lord
Yeah.
in check. Make sure that he's
Gilda.
doing what he needs to do.
Gil,
Yes,
I have.
You-
Amir.
You still have those dimensional shackles.
Yes, I do.
Can you remind me what they exactly do?
I shackle them and they can't do whatever the hell Ian did to get you out. You can't do that.
So
They
she. So
Do it. So getting to going to a different plane of existence, teleporting, nothing like that.
so she
What about
cannot
this-
teleport. Can she use
I
other
don't care.
kinds of magic?
She can still use magic, but not like anything to teleport her or like get her out of this plane.
Well, that's why I'm thinking we get her in the silence field, then she won't be able to cast anything.
Neither will anybody else.
No one here other than Amir is a spellcaster, though.
Yeah.
Silence is our
think
friend
we need
in
to
this
take
case.
away her. I think we need to take away her powers. If I could learn what her arcane focus is, that would do us some good.
I saw her cast spells, but I didn't see anything on her
It
because
could
she
be-
just waved. She just waved a hand.
yeah,
I believe
but
we should take her. Go into the house. I would have to dispel any magic. We would have to be quick. I could possibly cast slow on her so she cannot respond as quickly to what our ambush.
I'm afraid it's just going to come down to if she's in the silence field, you're not going to be able to do all that much, Amir. I think what it's going to be is Gil has to get in there. He has to take her down, and we have to respond. So it would be like, imagine this scenario: she walks into the room, she closes the door, she begins casting. You get the notice to dispel the room. At that moment, Neil casts silence. Gil jumps through the window. Stops.
I also, if all goes well, I might have another possibly make this a little easier. I take out the knockout vial from the drow.
That
Yep.
If
I feel like every time we add another variable, it's becoming more and more complicated.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion.
I mean,
We send half
Are
our
we
party
gonna-
through the window through the bedroom, and then the other half through the front door.
Yeah, I can go with Amir easily. You two can. I'm certain that as long as Amir dispels that room and you can cast silence on it, at that point you two can take care of it. I trust you.
But
Amir,
she might not be in the room. That's the problem. I can't.
I'm saying you wait till she goes in there. Come on. I'm not saying don't do it when she's not there. I'm saying do it when she goes in. What are you saying? Like I'm saying wait till she goes in, then do this. Not wait, just do it randomly. What?
I'm going to give you guys all a chance to think.
Hmm.
All you guys are thinking and making this way more complicated than it needs to be. Ian, as you eat your pizza, you hear Lilith say, "Amir, is that pizza?
She smells it.
It smells really good.
Is
How
he
did you
muted?
get pizza? Are you muted, Mike?
It might be.
Maybe he left."
It's like I'm gonna let them fucking figure this shit out.
Okay, so out of character, what is the problem with that you have with the plan right now, Velvet?
I'm just not convinced that she's going to be in the room.
I'm saying you
that's-
wait till she goes into the room
I'm
and then you.
not convinced that she's going to be going into the room. She knows that we're going to try something.
It's her bedroom.
It's her bedroom.
Also, Jamish's.
Well, okay,
Jake-
this is what she knows. She knows that Gil
Mike, when you come
and-
back, let me know.
She knows that Gil and Jamish conversed last night.
I'm seeing Mike's.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mike.
Oh, you're here?
Right.
I was getting food.
Okay,
As
understandable.
You can get
Um,
real life pizza.
But as you are eating your pizza, Lilith, you hear her call out saying, "Do I smell pizza?
Amir.
Amir, is that pizza?"
Yes. It's my last slice.
You fucking
Um,
dick.
The guard kind of walks up to the door and is like, "How did you get that?"
I had it the whole time. You're really bad at searching people.
Lilith,
And
Lilith,
then he had fucked everything.
Lilith is like, what is going? And she's gonna. Okay. She's like, "Yeah, you guys suck at searching people. Come on." And this guard that's in front of your cell, Ian, is like, "Yeah, well then, how about we come search you right now?" And he opens the door. Steps
Too
into
late.
the
I
room.
ate it.
No, he's searching Lilith.
Hmm.
And
No, god damn it! He's gonna find the note.
he looks around the room, and with that investigation check, he picks up a piece of paper on the floor. And he goes,
But the guard can't read.
"Huh, is this some note from a boyfriend or something?" And he throws it into a corner. "How long have you had that?"
Hey man, you can't blame me. She was really cute.
No, this is Lilith, not you.
God damn it.
No. That's the point. He's saying it's a note from a boyfriend, so I'm playing it off like I sent it.
Oh. He's like, he comes back to your room and he's like,
God damn
"Jeez, you guys are insane."
it. You don't know nothing of
And he kind of, he's trying to decide whether or not to give you a surprise search too. No, he figures that the pizza is all you've got.
And I make a big swallow. Oh god, it's gonna be the last good meal for a while.
He's like, "You're not joking." And Lilith yells out, hey, let me out of my cage, and I could make this your last meal." She's like trying to goad him on. She continues on such a path But it comes to nothing, and we'll flash back to the rest of our adventurers.
All right.
Suddenly, Amir is really snarky.
Yeah.
Nil would like to pull Gil aside.
Oh no. I mean, oh okay.
Yeah.
I would like to get this done as soon as possible. So could we just like
Alright.
blow it up or something? This is not. Trust me.
I bought a gold's worth of oil just in case.
Trust me. This is
And
not.
that's a lot of oil.
I don't want to kill everybody in the castle. I don't want us to be branded criminals for doing the right thing. But I don't want my family in danger because your dad is a dick. And the more we talk about this, the more the plans are going to get raveled. So why don't we just go in there and just fuck them up?
I don't. It's
Just send a party in through the front, a party in through the top. That way we have 2 entrances covered. We have the money on hand if we need it.
Avalis eventually, like watching all you guys kind of being pulled aside and discussing this whole time, I was like, okay, I have a plan. Let me tell it to you guys, but it's up to you.
Okay, Avalis.
Listen, I make. Let me double check what I can do for this spell, but I believe this should work. Visibility is a 2nd level spell. Okay. Listen, I come with you all around to the back of the house. Amir, myself, Nililin. Amir, myself, and Nililin go to the back of the house. Okay? Amir dispels magic on the window. I turn the 3 of you invisible, and I leave. Because I cannot be caught in there. But I turn the 3 of you invisible. You guys can break into the house now from that direction.
It's not just the window; it's also the door. I don't know if it's a thing that activates when we're in the room.
Well then you wait until nobody's in the room. Amir dispels the window and the door, and then I turn you invisible.
Okay.
Then Cyrus and Gildath go into the front, offering the money. The rest of you sneak down from the top, taking people out on your way. Take them by surprise.
Instead of
Okay.
going himself, I feel like someone else should go with me instead, because I can easily. I use the habit of disguise and I become Gil, like, and I in his exact voice. I'm like, I can impersonate him. It's not an issue. I've known Gil for a long time. I know his quirks.
And it is uncanny that he is actually doing exactly what Gil would do.
You probably feel unsettled, like, holy shit.
Yeah, like it's on point.
I use my glamour to let it to make it look like Cyrus's stuff.
Okay.
You can play that game.
I think it's actually
do my
a good
voice
idea.
now.
Yeah.
I think it's actually Avalis is a good plan, because clearly Gil and Cyrus have both big connections with Lilith. That it would be under the assumption that you guys would be the ones to bring them the money.
Hold on. You know what? Let's have an extra thing to this plan. We could send Ian a message. No, hold on.
Just let it
why do it? Why do it from 2 fronts? We could do it from 3 fronts.
Continue, Gil.
Sounds like every Saturday night.
Ha! Okay. We send Ian a message, tell him to go ape shit, and have him work his way up. We're working, and then the second team works from the top, and then whoever's in the front.
So you will present the money to him.
Someone's gonna present the money. I don't know who. We're putting that out.
the rest of us will kill anyone that we run into. Am I understanding this correctly?
I feel like I should go with the stealth team just so
I feel like that's a bad idea. Even though that you're the most stealthiest, I think it will be more believable if you bring them the money.
True.
Because let's say if I bring them the money, they're gonna be like, "Where the fuck is Gil? Why isn't he here?"
Cyrus
They're
can-
gonna be.
That's why Cyrus
trafficking.
can impersonate me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they'd wonder why I'm not there. To be fair,
Exactly.
What we need is
True.
Just Gil and Cyrus go in, give them the money. Amir and I will break in through the windows. I can do pass without a trace on both of us, and we can make our way down. Somebody sends a message to Ian, say, "Hey, go ape shit." He works his way up, and we'll just all converge in the middle. I can cast
what do we
silence.
do
Not
from
the-
there?
Amir, even with your aid, is not the most stealthy. So I take off my cloak here, Amir. This might help you.
Okay. Amir,
All
are you gonna unattune to Amir, make sure you unattune to something, okay?
Yeah.
Because you can only have 3 things attuned.
Yeah.
Operation unsplit the party.
No,
I hand well shit.
What's the third thing I'm attuned to?
I don't know if you are. Just make sure.
I know
I know
you.
Yeah, I'm
also,
Yep.
note, not all magic items require attunement. Pay attention to the ones that do.
This
Yeah.
one does have an attunement, so.
So, I know you have the Ioun Stone and you have your awesome necklace of awesome.
I don't think I'm attuned to. Well, I was attuned to the necklace, but
You can unattune.
it doesn't.
It's kind of
it doesn't-
useless.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
It's useless until it gets an Afridi soul. So,
Okay. So yeah, I have my staff, I have my Ioun Stone, and I have the cloak.
I don't know if the staff is attunement, though.
staff actually does require attunement. Staff of the Adder, because the Adder needs a commander, sort of thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Does Ring of Jumping need attunement? I think it does.
Rings and stuff like that usually need attunement.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because I figured that might be more useful for Ramir to get out the window, but
Think about it
I
like
had-
this:
So
if somebody
I
else could use your ring of jumping, they could put their hand on yours and make you jump. That's why it requires attunement.
Yeah.
Ring of Jump or just require is only for the person using it.
No, but
Yeah,
that's what
because
he's,
you're attuned to it.
that's
Yeah.
what he's saying, because otherwise you could both just touch the ring and jump together.
Good point.
Professor Ovalis.
I hand the immovable rod and maybe some rope to Nil.
Thank you.
Abalis turns to you. Yes, Amir.
Do you know the alter self spell?
I actually do.
Aha.
Oh, kinky! Me and her are gonna roleplay later.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
I'm wondering.
Needs to lighten the mood somehow.
He's not there.
I know.
This is just Ian in your head. I've been around
That's
you for
totally
so long.
something that he would say.
Yep.
God, he's in my head. Kill me.
Oh. Yes. What's up, Amir? What do you need?
No, I was just curious. I know I'm needed to dispel the magic in that room, but from there, I don't believe I will be too useful. I was wondering if it would be better if I took another position, but
Amir, we're gonna blow shit up.
We're pretty much gonna blow up the whole house in the end. It's how we get in, get the information, is what we're trying to figure out.
so once we all converge, once we all converge in the middle, we just threaten their lives and ask for their information. You think they will comply?
Hell no.
Abalis
what-
smirks.
So what is the plan once we all meet?
The plan is to have 2 dead bodies at my foot, and one of them better be Jamish.
Very well.
We can search the house after.
Abalis kind of is like, listen, I know this isn't the best of circumstance, but like I said before, nothing is the best of circumstance in this case. We can search. I have an idea. I will lead the investigation afterwards, at least I'll try to get Post to lead the investigation into the death of this noble. Since I know what actually happened, I can make things work in your favor. At least I can try.
I go to Avalis and I kind of I whisper to her, so I'm gonna whisper to you, Craig.
Okay.
Well,
No
I will
goes and
follow
sits by the
your.
window.
I will follow your wishes, Gil.
She nods her head. Like duly noted. Just tell me when you're all ready to go, and we'll go. But I think this needs to be done.
Fuck it.
They're bad people, and I would disintegrate him myself if I wasn't supposed to be neutral in this.
Okay, so the teams are me and Cyrus in the front, Amir and Nil through the window.
Yes.
But then they're gonna take our weapons.
Oh shit!
This is why I said we should just take them out silently, go in
Knock
through
her
the
out.
window, and
Just knock out the guard.
It's just 2 guards on the outside, correct? Craig, when I was looking, it was just 2 guards at all times, right?
2 guards at the front gate. Yep.
And there's no one patrolling, correct?
There were 2 guards at the front gate, 2 guards at the teleportation gate.
And can they see each other? Like, do they have?
No. They're facing opposite directions. Well, not
Ish.
opposite, but they're facing different directions.
How many weapons
Okay.
do you guys have? Like, total?
I mean, I have a dagger, I have my short sword, and I have my gun, and I need my gun.
Alright, what if we brought you your gun? Since we're sneaking through the window, they're gonna take your weapons anyways.
You're gonna be
Give,
fast then.
say, Amir your gun, and then when we meet in the middle, we just throw it to you.
It's not a bad idea. We just have to be quick.
Gil, do you think we can manage that? Do you think we could hold out long enough?
I mean, if we have to give up weapons, I unshake the pin dagger. They won't find this, but
Remind me, I gotta make you a second one of those. Seems
yeah, it'd be
pretty
cool.
useful.
I can I can hide another dagger on my person, but otherwise I'll only have the hidden one.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is a decent plan. I think I'll give Amir. I trust you, and you'd probably be the best to hold this. Just careful about the flames and the gun.
What about What about Lilith? Do we have Ian just bust her out real quick?
I feel like we should free her after everybody else is dead.
No, I imagine he's going to have the guards bring her up.
Then we cut her chains right there and she can go apeshit on them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he's trying to say. We have Amir message them while you're going down that hallway. Ian gets her out, and then we proceed from there.
Avalos kind of slumps into a couch and is like, "Oh boy. Listen, how
I'm
about
pretty sure that's Craig vicariously living through all this right now.
yeah?" She kind of rubs her forehead and she's like, "Listen, I'll send a message. No, whatever. Are we gonna do this? Why doesn't Ian just break out Lilith when he breaks out? They'll probably want to see the money first anyway."
That's what I'm saying, though, Lady Avalis.
Perfect.
I don't trust these people not to just outright kill them right in front of us.
Right. Perfect. Well, then let's do this.
Let's go.
Just be careful. Just be careful about the flames here.
Gil, could I
And-
borrow those boots again?
I take off the slippers and hand it to her.
Thanks.
Okay.
Was this window?
How high up was the window? Now I think about it.
Was it high
Second
off the
foot.
ground?
It was about 15 feet.
Can someone carry me up there? How am I gonna get it?
You were given an immovable rod and a rope.
I
Okay.
can climb up the building. I can place the immovable rod in the air and tie the rope to it, and you can climb up.
Very well. Let's do this.
Nell could probably just climb herself, really.
Okay. So, are we actually going to do it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I double mentioned to Mir. Remember, 2 in the room, 1 on the door, 1 in the window, just in case.
I will detect magic and make sure I cover everything.
That's the wrong thing. Okay.
No, I'm gonna detect magic to make sure I see everything and then dispel anything I see. That's what I
Okay.
meant.
First things first. It's daytime right now. You guys are going because you're going to just bring them the money? Is that what I'm understanding?
It makes
Yeah,
sense to
I'm-
bring the money at during daytime.
Craig, I'm gonna take the rest of my black powder and fill a sack with it.
Okay. Okay, if it's daytime, then I need to reposition some of these guards. I assumed you guys were going to be coming at night. I assumed incorrectly.
Oh,
I thought so too, but apparently that's...
Well,
No. It makes more sense for your plan to come during the day.
But I attuned to the slippers.
Yeah, you guys take a
That
short
happened.
rest and attune to the slippers. It's
Okay.
fine.
And Abir has to attune to my cloak anyway, so...
Yeah, I will attune to the cloak. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick bio.
Yeah, if you guys need to pee or something, this would be the time to do it. Considering that this is probably going to be an hour of intense.
I go out into the market before we do this, and I want to go get a cloak that looks exactly like the cloak that I have.
So you have 2 of them?
No, it's not. It's not a cloak of elven kind. It's just a cloak that is exactly the same pattern.
Okay, done.
Like it's exactly it. You know.
It looks like
I guess I don't need.
No, you can. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be suspicious if all of a sudden I don't have a cloak. I have a cloak. I don't have a cloak. I have a cloak.
Okay.
Anyway, drink.
Okay. You guys get what you need? How you doing, Mike?
Doing
Do you,
good.
do you regret
gonna ask
putting
if
yourself
anyone
in
has
prison?
any-
No. Part
ask-
of the reason I thought about it was because I felt bad for John, so I was like, yeah, we could do this.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, those guards are gone.
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask if anyone has any alcohol.
I want to see how this goes down. Amir on a stealth mission.
Yeah. Amir's gonna be the most stealthy he's ever been in his entire life. Right now.
Yeah, you have advantage on stealth checks, and people have disadvantage to see you, which is pretty cool.
Don't worry, I'll still get noticed.
1-1.
No, I'll pass. Pass without a trace on us. We'll be fine.
All right.
That adds +10 to whatever stealth you roll. So that's
Yeah,
pretty
so it'll be fine.
Amir rolls a 1.
You get an 11. They probably won't
can't-
notice.
You can't crit fail stealth. Crit fail ability checks. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'll be all right.
maybe you'll probably
Maybe,
be
yeah.
all right. All right. So is everybody back?
I'm here.
Okay, so we're just missing
I don't know if we're-
Ryan.
God
No,
damn
we're
it.
discussing anything because goddamn, 2 hours. Almost.
2 hours of talking about what should we do.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be this hard. If I knew it was going to take you guys this long to figure out what the heck to do,
We
I would've
kept
made this
disagreeing
easier.
with each other. Like, no, that's not a good idea. This is a good idea. And then, no, that's not a good idea. This is a good idea.
That and you guys had pre-plans before we actually knew what the fuck was going on. That's never a good
Yeah.
thing. Like, don't
I know.
ever
Never had a-
pre-plan.
I
something.
never pre-planned anything. You're
And
gonna claim I did, but I didn't.
I'm not saying that you did.
but I know, yeah. I know Ryan had a plan like before we even started, and then it was like, this
Yeah.
plan isn't going to work.
Yeah.
They know first level spells. Sorry. Ryan, come back.
I'm still stressed as fuck that we're not just taking out Jasmine. Like that. Ah!
That's what I kind of wanted to do, but it's all right.
It's all right. Well, I hear a door opening. Is that Gil coming back, Ryan?
I mean, Avalis kind of also swayed it here to do this
Alrighty.
rampage, so
All right. Stealth mission is beginning, whether you guys want it to or not. No, I'm not gonna. If you guys need to keep talking, do it.
Well, what I miss?
Nothing. So are we launching stealth mission?
Well,
Stealth
Cyrus,
mission.
when we when do we spring? When they come down, or
I mean, you won't have weapons until they give them to you. So
well, I'll have a weapon.
Yeah. I mean, I'll have a dagger like tucked into my boot. Can I do that, Greg?
sure.
I'm also have my spare dagger just somewhere hidden on my body.
Where?
Anywhere, just
in your pants.
somewhere
Okay.
to hide it.
Done.
No, just on my hidden blade.
All right. You guys ready for stealth mission?
No.
Good.
Yes,
Let's
let's
do
do
it.
it.
All right. Step one.
Reveal the
Is-
map.
Step one is Amir and Nil. So this is Alpha Team. Amir, Nil, and Avalis come, and you guys run up to the gate. It's like kind of late afternoonish, just to make it a little more, a little bit on your side. Avalis is like, all right, Amir, from what I understand, that window and the door inside of it are trapped. So, just
I can
like
take
they're
that.
trapped with magic. All right.
Can I just point out the DM convinced us to split the party? Put that out.
Okay. So
Actually, that was
Avalis is
me.
like, all right, let's go. And Avalis kind of starts climbing over the fence.
I'm casting Pass Without a Trace on all three of us.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So everybody make a stealth check. Well, you guys, Nil and Amir. Amir with advantage, and make sure you add 10 to whatever you get.
Yeah, but with Amir, he's gonna roll like a 1, and then he'll add advantage.
so
on
just put a bonus 10. Bonus 10.
Well, no, you don't have to do bonus 10. Just write it.
Oh.
What?
Nice.
Well, no, that was with a bonus, so I don't know if
Wait, what do you mean bonus?
there's a spot in the skill page that says bonus. Does that just add on the number to the roll?
No, you rolled a 20 and then a 2.
Yeah,
You rolled a 20 and then you add your dex.
yeah, I see the roll. I'm just curious to what the bonus actually did.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just
Okay.
delete it because
It's plus
Uh,
10, so don't worry about it.
you got a 32 on stealth. That is what matters.
Yeah.
You're
So
as
you guys-
stealthy as Gil for once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys drop over, all of you quiet. You guys move to the back of the house. It's a 50-foot run, so it's super stressful as you run over, but you make it. Press up against the wall.
Frustrated because the one time I give him something to give him advantage on the stealth is the one time he crits on stealth.
No, it's fine. He'll need it more later.
Avalis is like, all right, let's get up there, guys.
All right. I'm gonna climb up the wall.
Okay.
the side of the-
No
off
problem,
the side
because
of
of
the
those
building.
awesome slippers.
Take out the immovable rod, hang it higher than the window, click it, and then tie the rope to it, and then
Okay.
drop the rope down to him.
Amir, a
I'm
rope
going
falls in
to-
front of you.
Before I climb up, I can, I'll do the spell magic on the window.
Okay, from the distance. Okay. So you cast spell magic. You feel a magical energy just dissipate from it. You knew it was there, so it wasn't difficult. You feel the magical energy go away. Okay.
At this point, I approach the gate.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of do it all separately, sort of deal. So
Yeah. I just don't. I want this happening like simultaneously.
yeah, no, I got you.
Because-
I grab the rope. I said, "Thank you, Professor," and I climb up.
Great,
Start
Vic,
climbing.
I mean, you'll take your time, but eventually, even if you rolled poorly on athletics, if you keep trying, eventually you'll make it up. So you make it
Okay.
up the rope. You kind of climb on top of the immovable rod, and the window is there for yours to open. The room is empty in front of you.
Do I see anyone inside the room?
The room is empty. Sorry, I
Oh.
can show you. I can
You
show
said-
you actually
You
exactly
probably
what you
said
see.
that, and I just totally did not hear you.
Boom. That's what you see. As you look through the window, that is the
Okay.
room you see.
Cool. All right. Neil, on your go. I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Okay. I'll
Okay,
let
so
whoever's closer can open the window. Whatever.
okay, so
makes-
I'm waiting
Amir,
until
open-
he goes in so I can take the immovable rod.
okay.
Okay.
So Amir, you hop through the window. Nil, you unclick the immovable rod and hop in the window as well. If you land on the ground, nothing terrible happens. Plan is going smoothly so far.
All right.
Alrighty. Next up, I'm going to.
I'm gonna move closer to over here because I'm assuming that this is the door.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
You
to,
detect magic.
sense the presence of magic. Yep.
Okay, you look around the room and you see two places with magic. The door.
Okay.
The door is shimmering with a magical energy. It is I don't really know what type it is, but you assume it's a trap. And then, yeah,
In the
conjuration.
bed.
And
Conjuration or abjuration?
around the bed, in a 20-foot square,
Mhm.
there's also a number of wards on the ground. Or no, not number. There's a ward, like, shimmering around that area.
Because that's where the magic is made.
Ugh.
Boom.
Okay.
It's because Ian isn't here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's do dispel magic on the door.
Okay. Shoom. The door's magic is dispelled.
So let's see. That was a first level spell I used. Another third level. Okay. And that effect dissipates as well?
Yep. Effect dissipates. No problem.
Okay. The door is clear, Neil. We better hurry.
All right.
Should
I'm
I send a
gonna-
message to should I send a message to Ian informing him of our plan?
Yes, that's probably a smarter idea.
Okay. I won't have any third level spell slots left, but
It's probably beneficial
Let's do-
to tell Ian that we need him to
Yeah.
rest out at a certain, time.
not a problem. So I will cast sending and tell Ian we are at the castle, at the house. Going don't include that against my word limit.
What?
I won't.
What?
Then I say prepare giving you permission to escape
Havoc.
and take Lilith with you. Kill any hostile guards. We will be on the first level floor in 5 minutes or in 10 minutes. I don't know if that was more words, but something.
It's
to that
fine.
effect.
I couldn't care less at this point.
Something to that effect. Just to let them know we're here. We're you escape at your will. Escape at you're ready. Kill. You have permission to kill people, or we are killing people, and we'll meet you. We'll meet you on the first level floor.
Okay.
So you get that jumbled mess, Ian.
Okay.
And then I say, okay, Nil, message is sent. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, and
I'm
we'll
gonna,
pick up. Ian, we'll pick up for you. We'll pick up right there in a minute once this whole thing is resolved.
I'm gonna climb onto the ceiling and nod to him to open the door, and I ready my bow.
Okay.
Okay, I open the door.
Okay, you open the door and you see a long hallway in front of you, similar to the one downstairs.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling from the ground?
Like 12 feet,
All right,
10 feet,
I'm on the
10
ceiling.
feet. Okay.
I'm just gonna start dashing down the
Are you
hallway.
gonna open the door?
Yeah, I open the door.
Okay.
It's like swing it open.
You bust open the door and there are 2 guards in the room.
This door.
Yeah, this door.
I thought you meant. I thought you meant this door. I was like, it's already open.
Oh. Okay, the next door. What are you doing with the next
okay.
door?
I.
Now you know there's 2 guards in it. This sucks.
2 seconds.
Pretend you don't know there's 2 guards.
I did say yes. I would probably have went to end the hall and opened the door anyways. I
Okay.
wouldn't go. I wouldn't
But you
go
wouldn't
in.
like kick it down.
No.
No, I wouldn't kick it down. I would just open.
Okay, you open the door and you see 2
Ginger.
guards. You see 2 guards in the room, kind of
Does
just leaning against the wall, idly chatting.
Does the door push in or does it pull out?
It pulls towards you. It's a pull door.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna stealth my way onto the other ceiling.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Plus 10.
Oh boy.
I'm aware it's plus 10.
20.
You're lucky it's plus 10.
I know.
Okay.
And Amir follows. I don't think. I'm not sure if he knows that Neil went in, but whatever. He's gonna go in as well.
Okay, make a Amir, on the ground, there's nowhere for you to hide. If you're going to go in, they're going to see you.
Well,
This could be the one time he uses his staff of the adder. Come on, it'd be amazing.
So
hold on.
okay, go
Does
first.
the path without a trace like kind of make it's like almost like it makes everybody kind of invisible or something? Doesn't it?
No, it's like the
area
shadows. The shadows like cling to you in a certain area.
Oh, okay. All right. I was under the impression it was like kind of like a.
No, it's not.
invisible
It's not group invisibility. No.
Okay, never
No.
mind.
We're not invisible any longer because I took an action. Is that
Yeah,
happen? Okay,
Am I still invisible?
you're still invisible.
All right.
but I'm
I
not.
forgot I was invisible.
You're not, but you'll still have advantage on stealth checks. I mean, you can
where-
try and like.
Oh, okay, no, I. Okay.
Where are the
let me-
doors? Where's the door that we are looking for? Is this
Okay,
a door?
so this is the door you came through. This is a door going to a room, and these right here are stairs going down.
Okay.
All right, because this house had
All right.
like stairs going splitting off into like.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a staircase going downward. This is a staircase going downward. You assume that those stairs go down to the main level.
All right.
Okay.
Is this a door that I should worry about, or is that just part of the wall?
It's a door, and it goes somewhere.
All right. I'm gonna be over here on the ceiling above the stairs, and I'm gonna take out my bow and shoot this guy.
Okay.
You're still out in the hallway.
Okay, make an attack roll. With advantage.
Boop.
As you loose the arrow, your invisibility drops. You didn't hunter's mark him, so...
Damn it! Fuck!
Yep, I knew it.
He goes,
Shit.
"Ah!"
Did it.
As the arrow sinks into his side, and he looks up at you, and he's like, "What the heck are you doing up there?" And Amir, you hear that.
I hear that yell. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rushing in and just let's see.
What? No silence.
Galvan
What was it?
Vengeance.
What do I want to cast?
Have it highlighted. God damn it.
Could have cast silence so he didn't yell out. I mean, he could have done a lot of things.
You know what? All right, there was too much planning.
And not enough acting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wanted
with
I
you.
wanted to go in acting all over the place, but no, this is a bad idea.
Fuck you. You're
Be
not
fine.
here.
Oh,
All right,
oh.
I just rush in and then cast firebolt on the first one I see.
Okay. Yeah, so which one? Which one do you want to do? The one that Nil hit with an arrow or the other one?
I I guess I can discern which one yelled out, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
he's got an
yeah.
arrow sticking out of him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd chuck fireball at that guy.
You huck it at him, and poof, he bursts into flames and falls over. He's done. The other guy kind of is going to go, and he's going to shoot his...
I say, we can quickly dispatch you as well.
If you don't
He
be
says,
quiet.
not if you're dead, and he shoots an arrow at you, Amir. It's a 15.
15, I think, is... Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you take 7 points of piercing damage. Remember, don't forget that psychic damage you took earlier. Made sure you refilled it when you long rested.
Oh, okay.
So you're at full house. No, he long rested since then.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So 7?
7 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt sinks into you.
Swing.
Can I shoot him now?
Yeah, if we have any sort of initiative, I guess Neil would take it.
Yeah,
first.
Nil's next.
I'm gonna... no, I'm just gonna shoot him. I should have...
Hunter's more.
I know, but that takes concentration. I don't want to do... Pass without a trace. I need that on me.
It clatters. The arrow actually clatters off of the wall as you're just so flustered you actually just miss him. And Amir, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna run over to him.
No shrugs.
Press him against the wall and say, if you do not cooperate, I'm going to literally burn your face off.
Make an intimidation check.
Is his hair doing like the Hades thing in like Hercules?
With advantage,
like
yeah. He kind of says, yeah, sure, okay, right. And he just, okay. What do you want me to do?
Leave.
Tell us
Burn.
Tell us the shortest path to the main throne room.
And
or how do we get there from here?
You just go down the stairs and then through the big hallway.
And what's behind the bookcase?
I don't know anything about a bookcase, ma'am.
What about Jasmine?
She's really pretty.
I'm still on the ceiling. I can't hit him from this distance. Okay.
I don't know why you just think random guards just know everything.
Okay.
I don't know why you're talking. You're not even here.
No. He's like, can I go, please?
Yes, thank you. You've been much help. And then I do a cast firebolt, but just non-lethal.
Non-lethal firebolt. Got it. Go for it.
Can I? I mean, if I can.
I mean, I can always walk over and like hit him with my sword or something.
No. I want to see a non-lethal firebolt.
Okay, sure.
This is when he crits off.
It's a 10.
You throw the firebolt into the ground beside his foot, but it doesn't hit him. You actually miss.
Okay. I just say...
Just kill him.
Yeah.
Remember what I could have done.
Yeah. I've shown you mercy. Do not think twice to act against us.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Are you going to let him go?
Amir is going to let him go. Nil can do whatever she wants.
No, that's what I mean. You let him go. He runs into this room. I was like, and he runs into that room. When he opens the door, you're gonna peek Amir, and it's like a storage room, and he's just cowering in a corner.
I will actually cast alarm on this door, and if he leaves, I will be notified.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, we go down the stairs.
Sweet, where's your spells?
We still have Pass Without a Trace on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, let's go.
You guys are heading down the stairs.
Yep. I'm still on the ceiling.
Okay, as this is happening, Cyrus and Gil, you guys walk up to the front door. Cyrus and Gil, you show up. And they let you in. You know, they check you for weapons, but don't find any. So they let you in, and they're like, "There's these 4 guards standing here."
There's still my 2 daggers.
You still have your 2 daggers. Cyrus, you still hid your dagger. I made investigation checks for them.
Okay.
They're like, if you're gonna see Jamish, head on in there. You see
Good work.
a girl step out of the library, and it's the guard from before, and she's like, "Oh, you're back. That's exciting."
I
I
see.
just give her a smile.
And has Lord Jamish looked favorably upon you?
Yeah, I mean, he's let me in on a couple little secrets he's got around here, and she smiles to herself. Nothing too big, but I mean, he trusts me now, so I appreciate that.
Good.
I would hope so. So, I'll see you later, actually. And I wink at her.
Okay.
And I walk forward.
Okay. You guys gonna go through the doors?
Yes.
Okay. You guys step through the doors, whoop, all the way into the big room. Jamish is standing there with Jasmine.
So there's nobody else in the room, it's just us?
Nobody in the room. The door closes behind them, and Jamish is like, "That was very quick. Are you sure you have all 50,000 pieces?"
We have powerful friends.
So powerful, I'm surprised we have it now. I thought it took a lot longer. So, I show him the coin purse. Looks small. I guarantee. 50,000.
Toss it over here.
I would like to see the girl first, if that would be all right.
Make a persuasion check, but with disadvantage.
Because I don't know Amir sent her a message. Or sent him a message.
Yeah, no, but I mean, he doesn't. Sarah says no, so go ahead.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, no, I'll check my money first, and then I'll get you your girl. How's that sound?
Gil, may I?
Yeah.
I reach into the bag, and I pull out a few coins and I drop them back in the bag.
All right. Let's see what we can do. At this time, before that, Ian, you get a message in your head saying, "Break out." What are you going to do?
Okay, so where are the guards? There's
Sorry.
fucking 6 of them. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Okay.
Just above the lights.
Hey, Lilith.
Yeah, what? Hey, Amir.
What would... Sorry. What would you do if the lights went out?
Oh, I'd kill everybody in the room. It'd be fantastic. Not you, though. You're nice.
Oh, that's a good point of clarification.
No, sorry. Everyone in the room. I know it sounds pretty bad, but it's just the bad guys out the door.
Can I see into her cell?
Nope. There's a solid wall.
I'm about to wreck this room with a cantrip. I'm just saying.
It's gonna be so much fun.
So I'm gonna catch the attention of the guard, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to create a non-magical trinket or illusory image that can fit in my hand, and that is going to be a pizza.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, hey, you want some?
The guard kind of comes over and he actually opens the cell door and he's like, where on earth did you get that?
Like I said,
It's
you're
over
really
there
good.
in the corner. There's a whole box.
Make a deception check with advantage because this is hilarious.
This is
Oh my
is
God.
why you put Ian here.
He steps into the room and he's like,
Okay,
Where?
as soon as he does
I don't
that,
see it.
I cast greater invisibility on myself and I run out into the middle of the room.
Okay. Okay.
Lock him in! Lock him in! Lock him in!
Oh yeah, I locked the door behind me, like I kick it.
Okay. He turns around and he's like, hey, wait a second. And Lilith's like, no way, Amir, you're my favorite person in the world. Just turn out the lights right now.
Are the other guards doing anything?
The other guards are freaking out. They're like, where is he? What's going on? Lilith, you shut up. And they're like freaking out.
I'm gonna start snuffing out torches one by one, starting on the left and working my way around.
So all the ones in her room?
I'm starting on the outside, the one next to that guard. I'm just gonna start. I'm invisible. I'm just gonna start pointing at them one by one and just gunning them, knocking them out.
Okay, so the one goes off. You see the one guard turn around. They're like, no. The next one goes out. No, please, no, not again. And then you step over to the cell so that you can see into her room, and she's just like, please, just let me out, please. And one goes off. Then another. Amir, I absolutely love you. There's one.
It's not
port.
Amir. It's Ian. And I snuff the last one and run.
And as that happens, as you're running, you actually watch, as you're standing right there, you watch her, like you can see her, you have dark vision, you actually watch her physically meld into the shadows, and is no longer, the chains fall limp. They're no longer there. She appears, yep, you see her appear behind this guy that is taking out the torch, and she, let me just
Break
open
his fucking neck!
Oh my god, I'm
What?
so excited.
Let me bust open her character sheet.
I'm
Sure.
looking at it right now. I know exactly what it is.
I'm the proudest half-brother ever right now!
This was the original problem we had, is that they took Amir and not Ian.
Yep.
Ian swore
her,
about the deceiving thing.
Yeah. You watch her reach around the guy's neck and just snap his neck, and he just drops to the floor and he dies. Would you like to do something? This other guard over here is like, no, please, listen. I'm just doing what I need to do. It's just my job. It's your turn in the initiative, quote unquote, if you'd like to do anything.
Don't let him escape.
He's just gonna watch the show, I feel.
I'm gonna move behind her,
Okay.
and I'm gonna drop invisibility and pretend to eat my prestidigitized pizza from behind her.
Okay. She
the
sees
dark.
you appear. She sees you appear over her shoulder, and she's like, "I remember you. Thank you so much." And
No
as
problem.
she says,
Oh, one more thing. Since I actually turned invisible, I'm not Amir anymore.
"Yeah." So yeah, that's why she recognizes you. Yeah, that's why she's like,
Okay.
"Oh, I recognize you." You watch her as she. Let's see, how far can she go here?
Ridiculous amounts.
She can go. Yeah, she's gonna go. Actually, not to the guy there. She is going to go. This work. She can go 60 feet. So she's gonna go here. Whoomp. She goes to there. Did you guys see her move? I can't tell if it's working.
Yeah.
She went.
Yeah.
And then she's going to use the rest of her movement, run up to the guard at the door, and she's going to. Yeah, and she snaps his neck as well as he goes to run for the door. She just comes up behind him and just elbow in the back of the head, and he's just out. It's their turn. This one is going to. This one's going to run away. This one's going to run away.
Gotta use that action to get that door open, son.
Yeah, he does. He gets to here. Whoosh! And he starts running down the hallway. Ian, you're up.
Oh, I'm up?
Yep.
Okay.
Please kill him.
He throws the illusionary pizza and it kills someone.
Now wait a minute. Yeah. I'm going to, what's the range on this? 120 feet? Okay, I can do that then. Yeah, I'm going to, flick the pizza and then slap it midair like a volleyball, and it's going to turn into a firebolt, and it's going to fly down the hallway and hit that guy.
All right, roll to attack.
Beautiful.
Like this flaming pizza just goes flying. It's burning away. It's burning away to a crisp before it turns into an actual fireball.
I'm gonna make a sorcerer just for that, like
Oh
throwing.
shoot!
It
dancing
doesn't
These guards.
pizzas at
These
people.
guards.
Ew.
These guards aren't here. Sorry, those guards are in the wrong spot. Okay. It hits him. He's lit on fire, but he is still standing barely, and he's like, "Oh no!
In that case, I will use the last of my poor delicious sorcery points, and I'm going to quicken a spell.
Okay. What are you gonna quicken?
I'd like to cast. Oh, let's fuck this guy up. So after the pizza fireball hits him,
Mm-hmm.
It's sorcery points you're using, pizza points.
Yes.
now I'm imagining like Legend of Zelda where they have like the hearts. I have like little pizzas.
Yeah.
That might be a Ninja Turtles health bar.
Oh my god,
yeah,
yes.
it is actually. Yeah. Final.
Oh my god!
There's a
Wait, I'm doing from over here through them both.
okay.
Yeah.
You don't even have to roll damage as they both very much die. Wow.
That was
There's
great.
a flash of lightning and a cracking noise. Let me see.
I might run out of spell slots today.
That's what I feel like.
You got to throw a pizza and killed someone with a pizza.
Oh, nobody
I
else
have-
woke up.
A level 2, a level 3, and a level 4, and that's it.
Oh no. Alright,
Spear.
it is now going to be Lilith's turn in the initiative. Or no, it's Lilith's turn in the initiative. She's going to teleport 60 feet and then run up to this guy. Runs up and well, if she hits enough. Oh, natural 20. Oh snap!
Oh.
His head. She goes in and she's like, and
It's around.
you're getting like a chance to like watch her movements now, Ian. As she
Yeah.
goes into like it's very martial. It's very like it's not random punching. It's like very
My Sharingan is adjusting to her speed.
yeah. So she like falls into a stance as she appears next to this guy and just boom, one shot in the stomach and then boom, one shot to the head and you watch his skull just cave in as he is very much dead.
Oh man.
And the last guard is actually silent and he just backs into a corner.
Yeah, you sit there and think about what you did.
She teleports into that room too,
Oh.
actually,
Shit.
and kills him too. And she just teleports in the room, and you just watch her walk forward slowly before she just
my new character.
boom, cracks his head in, and she looks at Ian. She's like, "Shall we?"
Can
she
be my new character?
This way. I'm gonna walk here and I'm gonna hold out my arm all gentlemanly and walk out of the room with her.
She loops arms with you, and she says, "Let's." And you guys walk out towards here. I'm assuming towards the
Yeah.
stairs up.
Yeah, we're gonna walk out
man.
into the middle of that fucking room.
Okay. At this point, oh my gosh, this is my favorite thing that's ever happened. I'm surprised it's gone so well.
I'd like to point out that room got decimated by a cantrip.
Yeah, it really did. Freaking monks, man.
You will lightning bolt these two motherfuckers right the fuck now.
Okay, you guys go there. Amir and Nil, it's now your bit. You guys, as you're walking down the stairs, are you guys both coming down one set of stairs? Are you coming down opposite stairs? What's the plan?
I'm on the ceiling.
Yep. Amir, are you
Yeah.
going down the?
Yeah, I'm following Neil.
Okay, so you
I
guys
don't,
both
I don't
basically.
see any reason for us to split up.
Yeah, so you basically come down these stairs and you see the guards in the room. You guys are stealthy enough that they haven't noticed you yet. This girl is actually not here. She went back to the library.
Oh, we're right over there? Okay.
Yeah, you're right here.
Yeah, I got you.
What are you guys doing?
I'm sorry. We're both visible right now.
You're both visible.
Okay.
Alright, hold on. I gotta see. Yeah.
This room's fucking huge. Holy shit.
It's a big house, but it's still a house.
Everyone's measuring. Like,
Alright, so
What,
what can
no,
you
you're-
do at 20 feet?
I think he can actually. Well, he could do a higher level, but
Yeah.
it's
I
out
have
of
a
range.
question, Craig. If I was to cast silence like near the door area, would if I made sounds like in the room, would the people on the other side of the hall be able to hear that?
Ooh.
No, everything in the bubble would be silent.
But I
No,
mean,
she's talking about does it like
if
stuff
I
on one
cast-
side of the bubble pass to the other side of the bubble?
yes.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it passes through walls.
No, he
No,
the
no.
bubble of the silence bubble of the radius. Like, does noise from inside of it go out of it?
No.
That's
Nothing.
not what I'm asking.
That's not what she's
I'm
asking.
asking.
And
Okay,
it's not,
so let's say I cast silence like right here. It probably won't reach any of the guards, but it will reach inside of this. Will any noise that I make out here go over here?
No, it won't.
All right. Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I asked.
I agree
No.
because
It's not.
it says no sound can be created in the bubble, and sound actually is created at every point along the wave. So
Yeah,
that
I
means
got
the
you.
molecules in the silence bubble do not vibrate.
Super physics. No, yeah. Okay, so your silence is basically in the middle of this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast silence about right here.
Okay, so can somebody draw me a 20-foot line somewhere?
All right. Well, actually, let her draw because she's the
Yeah,
one picking
where's
it
the
goes.
20-foot line?
It's
No.
a bubble, so it's starting here, and then it's gonna spread out.
She's the red one.
Yeah.
Okay, keep it in the corner. Keep it right there. It's basically like that, essentially, because it's non-Euclidean, a word I learned from somebody else. So it's basically like that.
Can I have it moved over to like cover all of this door?
If my
I'll be right back.
if my thing would let me move my shapes that I create, I would love to move it, but I can't because Roll20 is stupid. So we'll say it's covering the door.
Okay. And then I'm gonna
Go for it.
I'm on the ceiling right now. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, I'm on the ceiling right now, so I'm gonna move right in the bubble. And I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay, they all see you run in, and they're like, and
I'm
then
on
you
the
shoot.
ceiling. Can they see me on the ceiling?
Yeah, they can see you on the ceiling.
Ah,
You're still a
damn it.
person.
Damn it.
Go
So
ahead and shoot.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. Go ahead and shoot your arrow. We'll
More
make
like
a
a
difference.
chimpanzee.
alright, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot because concentration won't work. Hey.
The one guy is dead. Amir, would you like to do something?
Yep.
Go for it.
Did you have extra attack?
Oh yeah, you get 2 attacks. Sorry, no, you have 2 attacks.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the guy across from the guy that I killed, so this one.
Okay.
Hey.
That one hits his stomach. It doesn't quite kill him though. He's like, "Argh!" He's gripping the arrow, holding it, not quite down yet.
Okay, yep. I just go right up behind the guard in front of me.
We're like doing like just below that they die.
And do a firebolt at his head.
It hits him in the back of the head, but he's not quite dead yet. He grabs his head. He's but he's kind of in the silence, kind of out. So he's like you know.
Doesn't
Okay.
Fuck. When does
Can I use a bonus action to like push him up against the wall or anything? Or no?
No,
Kick
that'll
him
have
in
to be
the
your
silence.
action.
Okay,
Oh, it's 10th level. Fuck. Never mind.
no problem.
Alright.
I thought Evo Wizards had their modifier earlier. It's level
Not
10.
until
Fuck.
10.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dragon
What
Sorcerers
is
get like
po-
way earlier.
Didn't you get potent cantrip though, or something?
Bone Cantrip is for saving throws.
It's just for saving throws, yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. It's the guard's turn. This one that you shot is going to shoot at you. It's going to shoot at you. So it's going to miss. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
I don't think it does.
It does not.
Yeah, none of them hit you as crossbow bolts fly into the thing, and they would clatter off the ceiling if it wasn't silent. So they silently hit the ceiling. Yeah, that's their turn. Nil, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the one
Oh, they got.
that shot at me.
Okay.
So the one that's already injured.
They all shot at you.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the one that was injured that I injured earlier.
Okay. One at him. He
Oh
is
my
very dead.
Very dead. And
Very dead.
I'm gonna shoot the one in the distant corner that nobody's killed yet, or nobody's attempted to.
Go for it.
Man, I wish
All
you had
these
saved that crit for
nines.
that guy.
He kind of takes another one. He takes one in the gut as well, and he grunts, but he's still standing. Amir, you're up.
Yeah, same thing. Just another fireball
Firebolt?
at this dude. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
fuck me.
You whip it. It clatters onto the floor, and part of the floor actually starts to catch fire,
God damn it!
as it's a wooden building.
I did
The
say I was
guards are-
gonna burn the place down.
The guards are going to
Yeah,
go
but
now.
not yet.
This one's going to turn around. So the one's going to
Yeah.
shoot at you, Nil. That's going to hit you with a 20, or an 18 is going to hit you, sorry.
Yep.
You take 4 points of piercing damage. Amir, he takes out his short sword. That's going to be like a 20 to hit you.
20, yeah, that hits.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as he swings a short sword at you. So he is now in the silence.
That's fine.
Yeah, Amir, Nil, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the guy I shot again.
I figured. He's very dead.
Very dead.
Arrow through the throat. He's very much not living.
And I
And-
got my extra attack to
Yep.
shoot the last one.
He is also very dead.
Lovely.
Cleared out the room.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh, this is going way too well.
Okay.
I'm worried about the main two. But
I'm
we'll see.
gonna-
I could just.
Okay, the silence is still there. I'm just deleting it because it's annoying.
All right. I'm gonna wave Amir into the silence, and in the hallway a little bit, like starting to go down the hallway, but then I drop silence.
So you've lost your pass without a trace.
Yes. Yes, I know.
Okay, so you guys are in the hallway. Are you just going to go up to the next door? Right now you can hear Gil and Cyrus basically at this point saying,
Is the door
Saying-
the door in front of us is closed, right? Like the next
This
door
is
that we need to go
closed.
through. All right.
Yep.
We should probably go up to the door. How
"Yeah, you
fast-
guys going up to the."
I'm gonna ask Amir.
Um,
how fast can you cast slow?
It's the same amount of time as any of my spells, but I can have it at the ready.
That would be beneficial to us because my thought is you cast slow on Jasmine, and then I cast silence around her.
All right.
All right.
And okay, that's all. That's all I'll do right now. Yeah, you go up to the door.
Okay, and at this point, you only have 15 minutes, and I have to go at 1.
I think we can make it quick. We'll try to.
This combat will probably not last 15 minutes.
I don't think it'll last 15 minutes, especially considering.
It's going to be more
No,
than 15
I'm
minutes.
saying it's
but-
going to take a lot longer because she's a spellcaster.
It is. It's
Well-
going to be. I'm telling you now, it's going to be longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a hit at
But now
something,
we,
I feel.
but then we have to wait until the 29th for this. to
Do
resolve.
me and the shadow chick of death have like a surprise round because they have no fucking idea we're about to come out of that door?
If you bust through the door, you will have a surprise round.
Yeah, so that's how this is gonna lead off.
And I wanna imply that I did say we want to see the girl after I
Yeah.
dropped the gold.
Guys, look at the saga I got.
Yes.
Really? Really?
I did.
Yeah. Wait. So when are we next playing? The 30th?
29th, the
The
Friday
Oh,
night.
God.
Sorry, guys. Final season.
I feel you,
Did we
Craig.
not
I
have-
feel you.
Totally fine.
Friday the 29th, you said?
Friday the 29th at 7 p.m.
Okay.
That's what
but
everybody
that
said
might-
worked for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long
7
as I'm
p.m.
not
Eastern
working, so-
Standard or Eastern Daylight Time now. I don't know. 7 p.m. Eastern.
Hmm.
That was
Just-
fucking hilarious, though.
Hopefully, I'm not
Other than the
working,
2 hours
so-
spent fucking planning. That was
I know.
hilarious.
And I apologize for that, but man, this went way different than I thought it was gonna go.